Oh, hello. Peanut butter and jealous.
Hey, can you hear me there, Squid?
Alan White. Nolan Ryan, autograph numbered to 10. Damn! Holy shit, hockey mushrooms, legends. Junk wax! Nasty. Woo! Congratulations, Alan White. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. Damn! Check that out, Alan White. You win, brother. That is third on print to 10. If we can't find you a true one of one. I think you're going to be a very, very happy camper here, my brother.
Oh, my God!
Paul Skeens, one of one, rookie. Congratulations there, my brother. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Brian Street. There you go, gaming grandfather. Congratulations, buddy. I got to admit, I am peanut butter and jealous. That is incredible. Anytime you have something that says one of one on it, and Paul Skeens is on it too, that's a good one. Congratulations again there, Ray. I'm honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. All right. And remember, folks, this is where we found that one of one Drake May last night. Let's see what we can't find for you. Good luck. Oh, wow. How about a dual autograph relic numbered to 50? Gary Sheffield and Doc Gooden. Really? A couple of legends of the game right there in the autograph relic numbered to 50. The hits just keep coming in these boxes. Wow. Amazing. Congratulations, my man. That is magnificent. 46 out of 50 on the dock and the Mr. Sheffield. You're adorable. Shout out to the nanny, Ms. Fran Drescher. A couple of nice autographs, too. Beautiful. Our very first numbered card, and my dear friends, we have some Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. I'll see myself out. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, my God!
Check that out. First on print to 5. Damn. Goodness gracious. Congratulations to the Nationals. And that is Mikey 2, Mikey Koba. Brother. Congratulations, buddy. First on print to 5. Whew. Schmo, you're exactly right. Thank you, buddy. Goodness gracious. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Damn. Spencer Jones on the Optic preview. Peanut butter and jealous. General Cody Custer. My fellow Austinite. How about my twin brother? The Bird Murderer. Mr. Randy Johnson. Autograph. And that is penultimate on print. 48 out of 49.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Yes way. Yes way. That's amazing. Uploading that one up. I know in Mikey Green. Mr. Devin Clark, welcome back, you legend. Top of the morning to you. Mr. Nesius, good morning, Rob. Would you just look at it? 48 out of 49 on the Bird Murderer. Congratulations, Cody Custer. Beautiful.
Oh, my
the GOAT, before Tom Brady, Mr. Joe Montana. And that is second on print to 9. Congratulations, Rob Richardson. And that is a really good-looking autograph, too. If that was for my PC, I might be grading that one, buddy. That is sweet. Did I speak it into existence or what? Hell yeah!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Congratulations, Derek Williams. Howdy ho there, Malik neighbors. On the kaboom. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junk wax. Nasty. I know, Brian Smith. I'm with you, brother. The first thing that went through my mind. Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations to Bethany on the gold CJ Stroud rookie autograph. Woo! That is magnificent. And it's nicely centered, too. Congratulations, Bethany. You win. So, family, in the chat, let me know whether you would like to have the Malik Neighbors Kaboom or the CJ Stroud rookie autograph number to 50. If you had a pew-pew to your head, which one would you choose? Jesus Made. Holy crapola!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Bro. That is one of the hottest prospects of 2025, my good man. Damn. Congratulations, Jim. That's a nice one, brother. Not numbered, but beautiful. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you lucky, lucky ducky. I am so peanut butter and jealous right now, my man. Wow. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. My dear friends, my family. Oh my Lanta. Gerangelo Synth J. My PC numbered to 99 on the relic autograph. Congratulations, Ryan Bruns. You win, brother. Damn. Oh, would you just look at it? Oh, that is sick. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you should hang on to that forever. And if you don't, I'll let you send it to me. Oh, we only have 2 in here. Holy crapola. Number to 5 on the Golden Graphs Max Muncy for the Trolley Dodgers and Dave Piccirilli. This one goes to you, my man. And then you go and totally redeem yourself. Would you just look at it? 2 out of 5 on the Golden Autograph. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. No error on this one, my man. This one is yours. There you go, David. It is, again, my friend, I sincerely appreciate you being a good sport. Thank you. I love it, Mikey the Mad Hatter. My brother from another mother. Thank you for being here with us this morning, Mikey. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. Second on print to 5 on the Golden Autograph. Segue? That's a nice segue to your first autograph. How about Mike Fisher?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
That's pretty cool. Shout out to the Hammer, Mr. Jeff Hansen, and Rob Richardson, our resident Predators fanatics. Your second autograph here, good sir. And that one is not numbered. Brand new 55-point top loader for you there, brother. The Queen Goblin. That's weird. They got Mrs. Junk Wax on a card.
Man,
Man, these things suck. I can barely see my Bo Jackson Pro Vision.
We should have bought our top loaders from Junk Wax Vintage.
Yeah, we suck. Let's go climb a tree.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
It's Wednesday night and we're going live. The Jungle Wax Vintage crew's gonna come alive. Dalen's ripping packs, bringing that fire and Mrs. Junk Wax will ship what you desire. You gotta break spots, waiting for the fam. And personal rips you can snag like bam. Just head to junkwaxvintage.com where the legends shop and the vibe stay strong. We're gonna rip, we're gonna ship, gonna spin that moose, let the good times flip. If the hype train rolls, you might just win one of those sweet hit boxes tucked within. Yeah, the stage is set, the crew's in place. It's wonderful Wednesday, so join the We'll laugh, we'll cheer, we'll chase that heat from vintage wax to that ultra modern treat. You bring the love, we'll bring the flame. It's JWV, not just a name. We're gonna rip, we're gonna ship, gonna spin that moose, let the legends dip. With every break, there's more to find, so get ready to roll. It's almost time.
Damn good to see you as always. How are we? Wonderful to see you, my dear friends. Happy Wednesday. What's up? So first and foremost, legends, how does everything sound over here on the TikTok and the Twitch? I hope that you can hear that music. I hope that you can hear the sound effects.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
There you go. Outstanding. Thank you, Gracie. So shout out to Mikey1, our innovation lead here at JWV. Him and I jumped on a private stream today and got to go get those locked in. So thank you so much. Ah, Trushi, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, MT. Good to see you, you handsome son of a gun. My brother from another mother. Josh Fish, thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Brian Ellis, good evening. Heard that, my friend, heard. Game 5 Friday, that's right, Johnny Solo. We did not come away with the win today, gosh dang it. Tough day for my Washingtonians, but there's always Game 5, right? Alex Wayne, good evening. J.R. Hawkins, excellent to see another OG of the family. What's up there, buddy? That's right, you know what, banana pudding. Hi. Good to see you, brother. Mr. Rolled, Rashid, Joshua, I cannot thank you enough for the beautiful TikTok gifts to start our evening. Sincerely appreciate that, my friends. Thank you so much. That is correct, Johnny Solo. You were spot on, my man. So, folks, Ruthie, I am feeling much better. I appreciate you asking. Thank you. So, I will always be transparent with you, my friends, even if it's to my detriment. This morning was rough. Not going to lie. So, Lucy was going ape. I ran downstairs to check, and I sprinted downstairs. I sprinted back upstairs. And by the time I got upstairs, I felt a little weird, and I could tell. I like kind of started sweating a little bit, like more than usual. And I'm pretty in shape, so it's kind of weird for me to like feel weird after running up and down the stairs, right? So you all witnessed. I came back here and I tried to push through it, as I felt absolutely terrible. And I was trying to go through the cards, and obviously most of you could probably tell that I was not feeling very well. So I had to exit stage left, pretty much. And that has only happened like 2 or 3 times in the history of this channel that I've had to shut down a show early because I didn't feel good. So thank you all for bearing with me on that. I truly appreciate it. You're damn right, Alex Wayne. Thank you, good sir. So full disclosure, my friends, I am really, really, really bad at being good to myself. Even though that is the advice that I give you every day, I'm pretty bad at it. So especially lately, a lot of you know we've had some sound issues. It absolutely drives me batty. So I've been staying up late. I was up till 3 in the morning last night working on sound. I actually took about a 3-hour nap. I can't even say I slept. I took about a 2.5, 3-hour nap and got back up and immediately, while holding my eyes open, still full of sleep, ran right back up here and started working on the computer again. And I worked on that for about 2.5 hours solid this morning, and I still couldn't get it locked in. So I think it was a combination of me being really, really low on sleep, not being very good to myself, burning the candle at both ends, and it's a little stressful having to go through all this stuff trying to figure all this sound out. So thank you all for bearing with me. I truly appreciate it. And we're back to about 95% tonight and happy to have a happy hump evening. Banana pudding, what are those? Come on now, bro. The show must go on. Thank you, Mr. Ward, you big sweetie I see over there. And Mr. Rolled, thank you again, good sir. I love those pumpkins. Some pepitas. All right, legends, let's get some music happening, shall we? Fingers crossed. Do we all hear music? Gosh, I hope so. Outstanding. Thank you, Alex Wayne. Beautiful. Adjust my sound there. All right, cool, cool. Hey, what's up, brother? Good to see you there, Jack. Top of the evening to you, my man. Thank you, Brian Ellis. Thank you, Alex Wayne. Thank you, Mr. Rolled. Oh, you know it, Mr. Peaks. Got to have that spicy water. The nectar of life. Thank you, my dear friends over here on the Twitch. Beautiful. Kilo Joe Montez, my man, just hit that resub button for the 31st month. Damn! Holy crapola. You could be right, Mikey Koba. And ladies and gentlemen, I did notice that we had a hype train that went to level 1 during our opening video this evening. Thank you so, so much to each and every one of you that were able to donate to that. That was awesome and easy. A very, very nice way to start our evening. Thank you, Caleb4. I see you in there, my man. Mr. Ryan Bruns smacking that resub button for the 3rd month. And Mr. Ryan Bruns, buddy, tell me you went back and watched that replay. Did you see what you got, bud? Congratulations, Mr. Ryan Bruns. Goodness gracious, brother. Thank you, Caleb. Colt Simmons says, I have some cards I want to grade for PC, so I emailed you, King Dalen. That is very kind of you to say, Colt Simmons. Awesome, brother. I will respond to that as soon as I can. Thank you. Good evening, Baseball 508. Nice to see you, my friend. Bobby Ballgame. Good evening, Mr. Viles. All right, legends. Let's flip this camera around, shall we?
Ooh, yeah.
We have a very, very busy evening in front of us, my dear friends. We have 2 full breaks. We have a juicy queue left over from this morning as well. So we are going to get through all of that tonight. But first, I want to start with a Beckett slab reveal. So we got an order back from Beckett, and I got some sweet, sweet cards that I want to show you. I hope that's okay. And then we will get into our breaks. So let me bring up my list here so I can tell you exactly who these belong to as well. Okay? All right, so first and foremost, how about a Kayla Harrison? BGS 9.5. So most of you know, but if you do not, a BGS 9.5 is typically about equivalent to a PSA 10. They have a different grading scale at Beckett, so a 9.5 is like they're really, really good. You can also get a 10 Pristine, gold, and black label. So there's like 3 different top-of-the-line things that you can get from Beckett. You can get a 9.5, you can get a 10, or a black label 10. But that is a 9.5, absolutely beautiful, and that one goes to Mr. Jeff Hansen. Congratulations to the Hammer. Isn't that pretty? The Champ. This one is a color wheel of Roy Halladay going to Kevin O'Brien. Congratulations to the Cobb. An absolutely beautiful super short print color wheel came back a BGS 9.5 as well. Isn't that pretty? Congratulations, Kevin O'Brien. Aw, thank you, Marky Mark. I appreciate that, brother. Feeling very, very much better at this point. All right, this one is Above the Crease from MVP Hockey, and it is a gold parallel. It came back a BGS 9, and that one goes to Jay Bordelon. I think we call him Jay Bird. So that one goes to him. Nicely done, Jay. Thank you for letting me grade that for you, buddy. Now, folks, this one's a little bit of a surprise. Do we have Mikey 1 in the house? I see you, Mikey 1. I did nap. Yes, I did. Took about a 3-hour nap this morning. And onward, thank you for smacking that resub button for the 4th month. I appreciate you, big man. So, Mikey 1, are you still here, my dude? So this one's a little bit of a surprise. So our buddy Mikey 1 is our innovation lead here at JWV, and I wanted to reward him for all the hard work that he's done here for this family. So about maybe 6 to 8 months ago when we were still in the old studio, a lot of you remember that we ripped into Fanatics Fest exclusive hobby boxes of 2024 Topps Chrome. They were ridiculously expensive boxes. And because you can find those super short print Swinging to the Stars cards. Well, Mikey got one that not only was a super short print, it was numbered to 25. So I went ahead and got that graded for him. That is a Swinging for the Stars super short print Bobby Witt Jr., numbered to 25, orange refractor, and it came back a BGS 8 on that one. So congratulations, Mikey. It got a 10 on the centering, 9.5 on the corners, 9.5 on the edges, but the surface took it down for some reason. And I did pre-grade the heck out of that too, so that's super strange that there was something on the surface that I must have missed. I don't know. But beautiful card nonetheless, and congratulations, Mikey 1. Love you, brother. This one's coming to you in your next JWV package, buddy. Next, going to Mr. Justin Miller. We have a Golden Arm from Leaf. This is from 2024 Press Pass Premium. This is a Prism Purple, and it is 4 out of 5 on that one. And if you all remember, we just pulled a 1 of 1 Hagen Smith dual gold vinyl 1 of 1 out of Panini Prism. Congratulations again, Ryan Bruns. So that one goes to Mr. Justin Miller. Congratulations on another BGS 9.5. A lot of you will remember when we pulled this one. We pulled this one out of Bo Jackson's Battle Arena for my buddy Mr. CJ Smiles, also known as Chris Jordan. It is the Vince Young Invincible, and it is numbered to 50. 4th on print to 50. Isn't that beautiful? Rashid, no, Leaf and Panini are 2 different companies. Thank you so much, Tony Carboni. I appreciate you, brother. Did you get my message behind the scenes there, Tony? I hope so. Congratulations. This one is also for CJ Smiles, and it came back a 7.5. I thought that one was at least going to come back an 8.5, maybe even a 9. But yeah, they dinged the centering really, really hard on that one. Ouch, kabibbles. So 7.5 on that one. Still not terrible. It still says near mint. But you know what I mean. Could be better. But 10 on the autograph, and it's Barry Sanders. So come on now. Congratulations, CJ Smiles. This one goes to Kevin O'Brien. The Cobb. His Cam Collier, numbered to 25. First Bowman for WKRP in Cincinnati. Came back a solid BGS 9. And also keep in mind, my dear friends, that BGS typically grades a lot harder than PSA does. This one is for Justin Miller. This is a Spencer Rattler rookie auto. Came from Certified. A lot of you know that PSA typically does not grade Certified, unfortunately. So we sent this one off to BGS. Came back at BGS 8.5. Congratulations again, Kevin O'Brien. I appreciate that, Onward. Thank you so much, buddy. Check this out, folks. Don't see these very often. Pristine Black Label 10. This one goes to my buddy Skylar, actually, that works at the UPS store where we have our professional mailbox. So we started talking at the counter one day when I was picking up my mail, and he said, dude, I'm not into sports cards, but I'm into this new trading card game that's called The Union. And he said, do you think you could get those cards graded? I said, absolutely you can. So thank you to Skylar. He trusted me, let me hang on to his cards, and that one came back a Black Label BGS 10 Pristine. And that is a huge, huge card for him. I don't know much about the Union trading card game, but as I understand it, this is a huge card. And especially in a BGS Pristine, goodness gracious. Congratulations, Skylar. So we did 3 of the Union cards. This one came back a 9. Lelouch Lamperouge. Absolutely beautiful card. And that one came back a 9. Looks like they dinged the edges on that one. 9.5 corners, 9.5 centering. Surface was a 10, but the edges came back an 8.5. Bummer. And then he got another 10. But this one is a gold label 10. So if you see on the gold label 10, that means that one of the numbers is a 9.5, but it's still pristine, right? But if you see on the black label, they're all 10s. So that's how you get that infamous and fabled pristine BGS black label. But he pretty much got the whole gamut. So he got a 9, he got a gold label 10, and he got a black label 10. So really all he needed is a 9.5 gold, and he would have all of the best grades you can get from PSA or from BGS. So there you go. There is some of them. Now let's get into some other stuff, shall we? So a lot of these are mine, my dear friends. Check this out. This one will never leave my cold, dead fingers. So a lot of you know it's not very often that I get to buy cards for myself, especially from Topps, but I did. There was a Road to Opening Day set for my Seattle Mariners. A lot of you know that my Seattle Mariners is my hardcore PC team. Oh, thank you so much, Barry Darcy. It is great to see you tonight, my brother. So I got this from Topps, and they sent me one number to 50, and I got it graded, and it came back a pristine 10. Outstanding. Thank you so much, Caleb, for. So yeah, that one's going to be in my PC forever. Now, this one I learned a lesson on, my dear friends. So I bought this card off of eBay, okay? It actually arrived literally right as I was sending out this last submission. So I didn't have time to pre-grade this card. I basically gave it a once-over with my naked eye. I said, you know what? We're just going to submit it. It's a messy card number to 50. Ouch, kabibbles. I learned a lesson on that one, my friends. Will not do that again. Came back a 5.5. And check it out. Focus, you. Having issues with my camera focusing lately. There we go. So everything else came back good except for the corners. 10 on the centering, 9 on the edges, 9.5 on the surface, 4.5 on the corner. Ouch. God. That hurts me. But I see what it is. And it's that corner right down there. It's that bottom right corner. It's got a big old, like, it's kind of peeling a little bit, unfortunately. So it looks like the bottom left corner has a little bit of an issue too. So beautiful card, number to 50 of the GOAT. But yeah, came back a 5.5 on that one. So you will probably end up seeing that in some Junk Wax Vintage hit boxes. We're going to give that one away. How about a 9.5 on the Tribal Chief and the Final Boss? Roman Reigns and The Rock. 9.5. I turned in 5 of these. So we got back another 9.5. That makes 2 of them. How about a pristine 10 on the same card? Another pristine 10. And another pristine 10. Outstanding. Bobby Ball Game. They took about an extra week to grade with BGS as compared to PSA. About an extra week. Now this one, the Tokyo series, we got some Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Shota Iminaga. I submitted 5 of them. Pristine 10. Pristine 10. 9.5 Gem Mint. Another pristine 10. And I got my very first Black Label Pristine Perfect. Would you just look at it? You don't see those very often, my dear friends. That is so damn cool. Black Label Pristine 10. Outstanding. Ryder has a question. He says, why do you grade Beckett? So we actually grade with every grading house. Almost. All the major ones anyway. So if you go to junkwaxvintage.com, Ryder, you can see that we submit to PSA, BGS, FGC, which stands for Forensic Card Grading. They're right here in South Lake, Texas. And then the 4th one is BGS. Florida Cars Food Thrift says, did you prepare it or is it a true pristine? That is a true pristine, my man. I did nothing to that card. I didn't even touch it. To be very transparent with you, I got those cards from Topps. I didn't even take them out of the package. I just sent the whole package to BGS. So there you go. Ryder says, how come not just PSA? Why would I just grade with PSA? I have a question for you, my friend. So we like to just have a lot of irons in the fire. You know what I mean? I think different grading houses are different, are better for different things, if that makes sense. Just like, you know, I wouldn't use a crescent wrench on a certain bolt, right? So I use the grading houses as kind of like a tool. So SGC, I submit all my vintage cards to because I think they do a little bit better of a vintage job over there at SGC. If we are grading for profit, then I pretty much always send to PSA. But personally, also, I like BGS slabs a little bit better. It's my personal preference. So for my PC, like this beautiful Julio Rodriguez, I preferred to have that in a BGS slab. I think the slabs are a little more sturdy, if that makes sense. They're a lot harder to crack. I've seen people cracking open PSA slabs, and you can almost not even tell that they did. It's kind of scary. So I hope that, and I know that PSA is going to do something about that, but when it comes to my PC, I just like a BGS slab. I always have, ever since I was young. You know, BGS has been doing it for a long time. So there you go. You know, that is very debatable, Ryder. That's debatable. But, you know, to each their own, my man. If you love PSA, grade with PSA. No problem with that. I see you, Johnny Solo. You're not wrong. All right, legends. Well, there is our BGS submission. And we have more coming back very soon. I see you, Johnny Ward. Good evening, Johnny. He says, can I get a Julio, please? Julio Rodriguez. There you go, my brother. How is my brother from another mother doing this evening? Good to see you, Johnny. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, Gracie. All right, folks. All set. Good evening, Alex. Yes, I did, Jim. We were just talking about SGC. That is where I submit my vintage cards. Good evening, Jason Hawkins. So I just use different grading houses as kind of like tools, if that makes sense. Different tool for different job. Aw, thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that, buddy. I'm feeling much better compared to this morning. I will not lie. I thought I was going to die. I felt horrible. So thank you so much for bearing with me. I appreciate it. All right, legends. You know what we must do. We busted into that spicy water. I think we need to bust into our very first pack of Juicy. Juicy. Junk wax. We have gone through all of our 1991 football, so we're going back to 1988 Topps baseball. Let's see if we can't find a Donnie baseball, maybe a Ricky Henderson, maybe a Holy Noli. Buenos noches, Christian. Excellent to see you back, my man. How you doing tonight, my brother? I got you, Jim Cos. Super Grover, what's up, legend? Excellent to see you over here in the chat. How is my favorite Super Grover this evening? And I appreciate those beautiful gifts. Thank you, buddy. By the way, Johnny Ward, we have another wonderful Ward in the family, my dude. Rashid, over here on the TikTok. We have two wonderful Wards now. I wonder if y'all are related somewhere down the line. All right, we start off with a Joe Sambito for the Bo Sox. Shout out to the Super Stroopers. There you go, onward. Mikey Mason. Dave Schmidt Motors. Speaking of Schmitz, how about back-to-back Schmitz? I don't give a Schmidt. Teddy Jordan Simmons for the Braves. Shout out to Mr. Saltzgiver. Juan and Emilian Behringer. Down goes Frazier. Little promo. Dave Concepcion for WKRP. Dave is always on La Pointe, looking like he's having a good time. I like it. Randy Bush. Junior Ortiz. Dwayne Himes. Ward. Greg Cataract. Don Baylor. And Jay Tibbs. Last but not least, I believe his son is currently playing for the Gigantes, possibly. Or if that's another Jay Tibbs. Could be a different Jay Tibbs. There you go, folks. Nice first pack of the evening. Mr. Hanson, good evening, my man. Did you see your Kayla Harrison? Congratulations, you legend. Yeah, you got a 9.5 on that Kayla Harrison, my man. Bingo. There you go, my brother. On-card autograph, Kayla Harrison rookie card, BGS 9.5, my friend. That is gorgeous. Oh, Jeff Hansen, you were having dinner with Chris St. Germain? Really? In person? That's awesome. Well, congratulations, brother. You got a sweet card there, buddy. I am peanut butter and jealous. That is sick. So if you ever want to sell that someday, you call me, sir. Because I'll snag it from you. Mr. Swanee. Absolutely it is, my brother. Great to see you, my man. How are you and Devin Clark doing on this wonderful Wednesday? Thank you, Ryder Hall. I appreciate that, buddy. There you go, onward. Outstanding. Ryder says, I like BGS too. That's awesome, brother. Thank you. I see you, Alex Wayne. Christian, I am so sorry, my man. I did not have a chance to go to UPS today. I took a long nap. I did not make it to UPS today. I'm so sorry, buddy. But I will be going there tomorrow after the morning show. And I'll pick up all my mail. I know I have a few packages sitting there. Sorry about that, brother. But the good news is it's safe if it's there. Evan says, rip any Ultimate 24-25. Are you talking about UFC? Or what are we talking about there, my man? Ryder says, what's your favorite card in your PC? That's easy. That's an easy question. It's actually coming right around here on this carousel right in front of you. It is a Ken Griffey Jr. Right now, it's on the opposite side of the carousel. It is a Ken Griffey Jr. 1989 Upper Deck rookie autograph. And my wife got that for me just a couple of months ago for my birthday. Oh, you're talking about NHL. I'm so sorry, Evan. Nope, we have not opened any of that yet because it did just come out today. But we do open hockey here. Absolutely. We just got into our first box of Upper Deck Stature. It was magnificent. So yeah, we do rip quite a bit of hockey here as well. Ah, there you go, Mr. Hanson. I don't blame you one bit, my man. I love it. Yes, thank you for sending me that picture. That's beautiful. I'll have to check that after the show. Outstanding. That's right. Thank you, Onward. You are correct, my friend. All right, legends. Thank you, Stubby. I appreciate that. And you know what, folks? I know we have some new people in the house tonight. If it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, it is absolutely wonderful to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. And you can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense. And that is exactly how we want it. So folks, if you are new here, just a couple of things for you. We are live on 5 separate platforms right this second. So if you want to come over here and join us on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook, you have options. And if you want to participate tonight, my friends, now just to be clear, it's going to be a little bit before we get into personal family rips, but you are more than welcome to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. That is where everything for this channel lives. There's sealed wax up there. There's break spots up there. There's merchandise up there. Shameless plug. So feel free to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. And remember, my friends, you can create yourself an account there for free. So feel free to do so. My folks over here on the TikTok, how are my levels? It looks like my music might be a little bit loud. Sorry about that. Kano, yes, we do ship internationally, my friend, but we ship internationally approximately every 3 to 4 weeks. But we do cover up to $20 of your international shipping as well. So we do not ship every week. And just to be very clear with everybody, folks, if you are new to this community, I want to be very clear. We do not ship after every single purchase. We do not ship after every single break. We stack things for up to a week for all of you that are in the continental United States and Hawaii and Alaska. So for all of you US folks, we stack all your purchases for the whole week. So you can purchase as much as you want, as many break spots as you want. Typically, we sort everything over the weekend, and then the following week, we send everything out. For international folks, we save everything for 3 to 4 weeks. So we allow you to stack all your purchases. Mrs. Junk Wax will reach out to you via email, whatever email that you use up there at junkwaxvintage.com. She'll basically send you a ledger that says, hey, hypothetically speaking, say your package is $50 to ship, minus the $20 that we pay for to share that shipping with you. And the leftover amount is what you're responsible for to have your package get shipped out. There's a link in that email. All you have to do is click that link, pay that shipping, we ship the package off for you. So there you go, my man. It's echoing now. Gotta love it. Okay, that's super weird. Let's go. How does that sound? Thank you, my friends. That is super weird. Gotta love audio. Gosh dang it. Slight echo. It just started echoing on Twitch. Beautiful. Okay, let's try this. Ay, ay, ay. I did nothing. Why? Why the echo? It was as soon as I lowered the music. I actually didn't even lower the music. I didn't even touch it. There you go, Brian Ellis. That's right. And my folks over here on the Twitch also. Gosh dang it. How about that? Does that sound? Check, check, check. How is that? Thank you, Swanee. I appreciate that, brother. Beautiful. Oh, it's a little quieter. Let's crank that up just a little bit. How about that? Thank you. Still an echo over here on the TikTok. Ooh. Let's go. How does that sound? Any better? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't know why it just did that. That's super strange. Thank you, Mr. Piccirilli. I know, sound was perfect. I know. I didn't even touch anything. I didn't do anything. I don't know why it changed. It's so strange. Okay, still an echo. Ay, ay, ay. Both. Now recording on both. I don't know why. I know, Jerry. I know it. I literally didn't do anything. I don't know. No echo on Twitch now? Good. Thank you, Onward. I appreciate that, my brother. Outstanding.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
But now my sound effects are going to be super loud. I bet. God dang it. All right, well, I don't know. I got nothing. If I do that, how's the echo over here? I bet my voice went down, though. Check, 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 check. Is that better? Okay, no echo.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Do you hear the sound effects? And do you hear the music? Also. Much better over here on TikTok? Outstanding. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, sound effects are super loud. I know. All right, we're going to turn that down just a scotch, like so. And if you all just want to turn up your volume a little bit, I would appreciate it so much. I had it perfect, and I didn't even touch anything. I have no idea why it changed. That is super frustrating. But hey, we're just going to deal with it. Not the end of the world. All right. Sound needs to lower a little bit, says James Reinhardt. Music is the same as voice. Sound effects at 90%. Roger that. It's because they're all coming through my desktop audio. Let's turn that up. Give me just a moment. I think I can fix it. Let's turn this down a little bit.
Oh my God, it's so juicy. Oh my God, it's so juicy.
How about that? Is that a little bit better? Dennis John says, question, did last week's cards get mailed out yet? I haven't received mine yet, just curious. So Dennis, I appreciate you asking, my brother. If you could do me a huge solid and shoot an email to support@junkwaxvintage.com. I would basically have to stop my show right now, Dennis, and go through all the shipping. It's really, really hard for me to handle any kind of personal shipping questions during my live show, but I do appreciate you asking, my brother. If you could just go ahead and shoot us an email at support@junkwaxvintage.com, we'll get you squared away there, my man. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much. Alrighty. And Dennis, by the way, you should get an email to whatever email that you used up there at junkwaxvintage.com. You should get a shipping email that lets you know that you have a package on the way. So if you have not gotten an email yet, it could be one of two things. It could be that we have a different email for you, or maybe it just hasn't been shipped out yet. But I know we shipped out about 500 packages from last week. So we'll have to just take a gander at that for you, my man. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate you, buddy. Okie dokie. Just like that, we're perfect. That was okay. We good? Still same volume as sound and voice. How about I turn my voice up just a scotch? I agree, Onward. Thank you, brother. I hope so, James Reinhart. That would be amazing. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm not touching TikTok. I appreciate that. Thank you, Todd O'Hara. All right, we're going to go with it. We're going with it just like that. I hope that's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for bearing with me. I have spent so much time with this audio. It's crazy. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Piccirilli. Beautiful. All right, legends. We got to get into a couple of breaks, and then we have a delicious family rip queue this evening. So we are going to start with the good old 2024 Panini Prospects Baseball. It is 2 hobby boxes. We're looking at 12 autographs total. Best of luck to each and every one of you. You know what we must do. We got to randomize this bad boy. Shout out to Rachel. Good luck. Mr. Diaz, it is wonderful to see you tonight, my brother, and thank you for the DJ glasses. Can't say I've ever seen that animation before, my brother. That is amazing. TTG Jerry, you legend. I see those beautiful TikTok gifts. Thank you so damn much. As I have said before, my friends, and I will say it again, and I truly mean it, I think that there's people out there that think I'm saying this just to be nice. I am not. I would not be here doing this without those TikTok gifts and without the hype trains that we have over here on Twitch. So a lot of you know that we do not have allocations, so we have to go pay the same price that you do out at card shops and on the internet, right? So what helps us push this thing over the line and makes it all possible is those TikTok gifts and the hype trains. So as always, my dear friends, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Alrighty, it is lucky number 10 on the dice. So we're going to randomize 10 times. May I please have a copyable list of all the MLB baseball teams? Thank you so much. And please include one extra spot for NIL and college. Mr. Saltzgiver, you got into the 5-box. Nice. Swanee, you and I both, brother. I think that 5-box is going to be magnificent. And folks, I'm going to tell you right now what I'm trying to do. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this for sure, but in a perfect world, I want to do a full case break of this product. I think, isn't there 20 boxes in a case? Yeah, there's 20 boxes in a case. There's 6 autographs per box, so that would be 120 autographs. That's the goal. So we're going to see if we can find a whole case and do a whole case break with it. That would be freaking sweet. Swanee says, is there a guaranteed kaboom per case? I don't think so. Not that I know of. But if you get 20 boxes, you got a pretty good chance of finding one. I would say that. Thank you, Jason Saltzgiver. I appreciate that. Love it, Mr. Peacher, really? Hell yeah. All right. Beautiful. Copy the list real quick. All right, let's randomize this little bad boy. I hate that it does it. All right, got a little spaces out of there. 10 times, legends. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if you are so inclined, you can start trading your teams, right? Meow. There you go. Now, because we have a lot to get through tonight, my dear friends, I'm going to give you about 60 seconds to get those trades in. Okay? Can't be messing around tonight. So if you want to get those trades in, try to get them off as soon as you can, ladies and gents. I sincerely appreciate you in advance. Thank you. Mr. Ray Wells, I am doing much better, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Feeling much better. I won't say 100%, but I'd say about 95. Feeling solid. And always happy to be here with my best friends. Gosh dang it. So thank you again for bearing with a rough morning. Gosh dang it. You know, you guys see me a lot. Inevitably, you guys are probably going to see me when I'm sick, and today was one of those days, gosh dang it, as much as I try to hide it. But I am human. Unfortunately. Hey, what's up, D? Good to see you tonight, my brother. How is my favorite retro gamer this evening? And all-around badass? I love watching your stuff, by the way, D. Thank you for doing what you do, buddy. You put on some real... Oh! Jerry! You absolute legend just hit us with our very first galaxy of the evening. Damn. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, TTG Jerry. Before I was so pleasantly interrupted, Derek. Thank you for doing what you do, buddy. So, folks, if you're into retro gaming, like I am, if you love watching some good old Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, we have a celebrity in the chat over here on TikTok right now, my dear friends. So believe it or not, there are still people in 2025 that are hardcore playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on the 8-bit Nintendo. And they're doing speed runs, right? And our buddy Derek over here is third in the world at Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. That is crazy town, bro. So I love watching you play that game because I'm not just watching you play that game. I'm watching all the little micro movements that you do. Because you've got it all memorized, bro, because you have literally played it thousands and thousands and thousands of times. So you know exactly like when the sprite moves, you know if that's a good RNG or not. You know what I mean? Like, I love watching all that stuff, bro. So keep up the good work. And if you guys love watching some retro gaming, do yourself a solid and follow Mr. Whiteout over here on TikTok. I love that man. Ah, beautiful Dutchie. And tell him Uncle Junk Wax sent you. All right, folks. I see a trade requested, but it is not confirmed. So I'm going to give you about 15 seconds. And then I'm going to flip it back around, okay? Corey Bader. Over here on TikTok, it is WHYTE -out. White out, but white is spelled WHYTE. He's actually over here in the chat right now on TikTok. So if you guys want to come over here to TikTok real quick and just click on his name, you can do that. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's his display name. I'm so sorry, D. I know better. It is I Am Whiteout. IAMWHYTE out. I am Whiteout. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, it looks like we might have a trade over here. Mr. Peacharelli, possibly, and Alan White. So I see Astros and Braves. I'll help you out, gentlemen. I got you covered. Astros and Braves. Number 28. And number 18. So, Mr. Peacharelli, you're going to have your Astros, my man. And the legend, Mr. Alan White, is going to have the Atlanta Braves. Got you locked in, gentlemen. Thank you. Hey, good evening, Teddy Edison. And Johnny Solo, I cannot thank you enough for those beautiful TikTok gifts, my brother. Welcome to the family, Johnny. I can't follow everybody, but I just followed you, my friend. I'm your 9th follower over here on the TikTok. Welcome to the family, my brother. I see you, Derek. You funny buddy. I love it. All right, all right. I know, David. I know it. You're so close. So close. But hey, you'll get there. I am confident. I am confident. So for those of you that don't know, we have a custom trading system over here on Twitch. So there is commands that you can use to trade your teams with your fellow junkers. And I really appreciate you doing that because it helps me to know that you've both agreed to that trade. So a lot of you saw the other day, I made a faux pas. I totally take that onto myself because we were not using the trading system, and I saw somebody say that a trade was confirmed. It was not confirmed. So that is exactly why we need to use that trading system, my friends, because that basically takes all the guesswork out for yours truly. I know that you've both agreed to that, right? That's exactly why we do it. So thanks for understanding. I appreciate it. All right, legends, we're going to go ahead and flip this back around and get them locked in. Let's go. Thank you for bearing with me while I do so. All right, we have the Pirates in spot number 1. Matt King, Mr. Peaks, taking the Red Sox. Todd O'Hara, the legend himself, taking the Athletics. Tony Carboni, the newest member of the family, an all-around badass. My dude taking the Tigers in spot number 4. They got the win today, unfortunately, much to my chagrin. Mr. Alan White, 5 through 9. Rockies, Giants, Guardians. And Blue Jays and Mets. And I think my pen's running out of juice. Sweetheart, do you have another black felt pen over there? Thank you, baby. Shout out to the CEO. Ooh, that's a new one, too. I can tell. Mr. King, also known as Mr. Peaks. Spot number 10. Those fighting Phillies. Alan White, spot number 11, the Nationals. So, folks, we do have 3 breaks that we're going to do. We have this one, we have a Donruss Baseball Mega Box, and then we have a double Bowman Chrome Mega Box. We're going to do all 3 of the breaks, and then we will get into our beautiful family rip cue. Matt King, spot number 12, the WKRP and Cincinnati Reds. Mean Brad Greeny, spot number 13, the Diamondbacks. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Mikey Koba, spot number 14, the Tampa Bay Rays. Alan White, spot number 15, the Cardinals. Shout out to our St. Lunatics. Gil Castro, number 16. Is that you, DJ Chicken? Spot number 16, the Cubbies. Meanie Brad Greeny, spot number 17, the San Diegans. David Goggins. Mikey Koba, spot number 19. Oh, brother, you got your trolley Dodgers. Hell yeah. Congratulations, my man. That's right, Corey Bader, you sure are. I see you, Gracie. You do not have permission to stab your sister. I appreciate you, Senor Castro. Thank you, Gil. Now I know your apellido. All right, Mr. Mikey 2, the Trolley Dodgers. I love it when you all get your team organically. That is a beautiful thing. Congratulations, Mr. Koba. Alan White, spot number 20, the Marlins. He buys them so often, they might as well be his PC team. I love it. David Piccirilli, my fellow Texan, taking down the mighty Minnesotans. The Twinkies. Matt King, also known as Mr. Peaks. You lucky, lucky ducky. You got my Seattle Mariners, sir. Congratulations. Looking for some Gerangelo St. J, my PC. Ryan Bruns, also speaking of lucky duckies, who just got a double autographed gold vinyl 1/1 out of Panini Prism. Taking down spot number 23, the Yankees. Mikey Koba, spot number 24 and 25, White Sox and Brewers. Matt King, Mr. Peaks, spot number 26, our Texas Rangers. Mikey Koba, spot number 27, the Angels. You got both your California teams there, buddy. Melly P, spot number 29, the Royals. Oh, by the way, Melody, there's a little surprise that is going to be in your next JWV package as well, my friend. You're welcome in advance, because we love you. Meanie, Brad, spot number 30, the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. And last but definitely not least, our buddy Solomon Salvador, taking the NIL/college spot. Outstanding. Hey, because we love you, Melly. So you'll know when you get it in your package. You'll be like, oh. Because you definitely didn't pull that card here on the show. You'll see. Well, I kind of just gave it away. It is a slab. But you'll see. It's a very special slab that I hope you like very, very much. It's very personal to you, Miss Melody, because we love you. Oh, my Lanta. Mr. TTG Jerry, for the second time this evening, just dumped a galaxy on my head. Cannot thank you enough, you incredible human being, you. Second one of the evening. You're hitting me in the feels over here, my brother. Thank you so much, TTG Jerry. You absolute legend. Helping to keep this thing on the rails, one beautiful galaxy at a time. Thank you, my brother. Especially on this day. Caleb says, hey, Dalen, you ever going to get any 2024 Donruss football in? Like the hanger packs that we've had? And the mega boxes? Yeah. We don't have any right now, but we have had a lot of 2024 Donruss football, my man. But we should have some more soon. Looking forward to it. Good evening, Danny. Excellent to see you, my brother. Rob Richardson, I see you. Secondhand Collectibles, welcome back, my man. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, good sir. Aw, TTG Jerry, my brother. I would not be able to do it without people just like you, my friend. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so damn much. Hit me in the feels over here, Jerry. Quit it. I'm just kidding. Keep doing it. All right, my dear friends. Let's get into our very first break of the evening, and you folks know what we must do. we shout grippeth, and we shout rippeth. Good luck. I sincerely hope I find you something juicy. Oscar, it is not a Benchmade. No, that is a Kershaw. I can definitely not afford a Benchmade. Not yet, anyway. Someday, maybe. Someday. That's a wannabe Benchmade. Yeah, that is a Kershaw. But it is a really nice knife. Still, not a cheap knife by any stretch of the word. But definitely not like a $500 or $600 Benchmade. No, I wish. That would be amazing. But yeah, I love this thing. I actually need to get it sharpened. And I live in Texas where these knives are legal. I actually didn't think about it. I took it up to Chicago with me when I went to the National. And I was like, ooh, I'm being bad. I forgot those are not legal here. Yikes. I didn't even think about it. Dalen is bad. Oh, stowaway. Empty box there, legends. I thank you, Oscar. Señor Sandoval, bienvenidos a familia. Lo siento para mi español en advancia, porque soy muy gringo. So, mi español es basura. All right, legends, we're going to do this in 3 rounds. Good luck. Exactly right, Mr. Piccirilli. That's right. Not just legal, encouraged. An armed society is a polite society, in my humble opinion. Que bueno, gracias, Señor Sandoval. Oh. Not too shabby. That's right, Mr. Saltzgiver. Got those pack number 4s right there, buddy. Dutchy, I appreciate you making the switch. Excellent to see you as well there, my fellow veteran, Cody Simons. How was your day, my man? How was your PT test? How'd you do? Now, Cody, if I may ask, my brother, this is going to be an interesting conversation. When I was back in my day, I sound like an old man. Weird. But back in my day, a PT test was 3 events. It was push-ups, sit-ups, and 2-mile run. What do you do now for a PT test, if I may ask? I've heard it's much, much different. I love you so much, Bobby Viles. Your gun is digging into my hip. Hector Rodriguez. A dollop of Dollander. It is way different now, but when you joined, it was the 3 events, so you get what I'm talking about. Good, good, good. I'm glad. So yeah, will you mind explaining that to me, if you have a moment? That is a not-numbered semi-staphora on the Optic Prism. Roman Anthony on your prepping for the pros. Numbered to 299 J.D. Dix for the Diamondbacks. Shout out to my awesome Arizonans. My love. I'm going to put the cards right there for you. Uh-oh. How about a redemption? I know you love me. We're going to sweat that one till the end. Little Mizorowski, Colin Houck, Lil Troy, Midnight and Braden Montgomery, Nathan Detmer on the Optic, Chase Burns for WKRP. We have a numbered PJ Morlando. I believe that one goes to the Marlins, and Mr. Alan White numbered to 99. Those are not. Yeah, thank you. There you go, baby. Oh, well, hello. How about Eckert's nephew? Just kidding. Peyton Tolley for the Colorado Rockies, I think. I am so wrong. That is a Boston Red Sox. And that is 1 to 125. And that one goes to Matt King. Congratulations, Mr. Peaks, on your very first autograph this evening. Zach DeLoach for the White Sox. Christian Moore. Sorry, babe. There you go. Got to get used to throwing him over there. Funky Cole Messina. Good evening, Ben Hatfield. Good to see you back, my brother. How was your Wednesday? Dawson Hill. Parker Smith. Rintaro Sasaki. That one goes to Solomon. Lucy. Quit it. Tommy White for the Marlins, numbered to 199. That one does go to Alan White. Thank you. Francisco Vilorio for the Pinstripes on the Optic Prism. And that one goes to Mr. Ryan Bruns. Congratulations again, Ryan. All right, Mr. Simons. It's your 3rd new one. So you do deadlifts, hand release push-ups. What are hand release push-ups? Sprint, drag, and carry, plank, and 2-mile run. Interesting. So max score is 500. You got a humble 434 today. Nicely done, my brother. That's beautiful. 300 was the max score when I was in. And I constantly max my PT test pretty consistently. Brando Maya. Well, I sincerely appreciate you letting me know on that, Cody Simons. Thank you. That's really cool. Good to know how the military has changed. Nick Kurtz for the Athletics, rookie. Mr. Welch says, first time chiming in. Love the stream, brother. Keep it up. I sincerely appreciate the kind words there, Mr. Welch. Thank you, my man. That means more to me than you will ever know. And I just became your 4th follower over here on TikTok, my brother. I can't follow everybody, but I got you. Welcome to the family, Mr. Welsh. Mr. Travis Sikora for the Nationals. Good evening, Scotty Too Hottie Kunico. Wonderful to see you tonight, my man. Shout out to the Kunico clan. Mr. Anderson for the Motor City Kitties. Speedy Gonzalez on the Vector Prism. I believe that one's going to be numbered to 25 for the White Sox. Congratulations again, Mr. Kobaugh. out of 25. And Mr. Welsh, cannot thank you enough for smacking that follow button, my friend. Welcome to the family officially. Okay, hand release is where you put chest to ground, extend arms to form a T with your whole body. Then bring the hands back in and push up. It's ridiculous. So put chest to the ground, extend your arms out to form a T with your whole body, then bring the hands back in and do a push-up. Okay, so you have your arms out like this, and you're on the ground on your chest, and you're laying down, and you have to bring your hands in and then do a push-up. So basically you're doing a push-up like from the ground. Is that what they're going for? I think. All right. Emilian Petrie on the ping. Brody Breck to $4.99. And that one goes to the Colorado Rockies. Fasundo for the Pinstripes. Beautiful. Another autograph. Yankiel Fernandez for the Rockies. Got it, Cody Simons. Roger that, my man. Well, that's really interesting. Huh. Kalen Dalen Culpepper for Minnesota. Jace Bowen for the Pirates. Hadley ho there, Tyson Neighbors. Brandon Sproat for the Mets. Brandon and the Mets. Brandon and the Mets. Shout out to Elton John. That is 8th on print to 149 for the Mets. How about a Hagen Smith to go with that beautiful gold vinyl 1/1 dual autograph that we pulled last night? Peyton Tolley's so nice, the Bostonians got him twice. Silas for the Baltimore Orioles on the Red Power Prism to 99. That is 57 out of 99. And that one goes to Meanie Brad Greeny. Congratulations to Mr. 1012 Breaks. Beautiful. Mizorowski for the Brew Crew and Colin Houck for the Mets. And that finishes off box number 1, my friends. Excuse me, round number 1 of box number 1. Let's get into round number 2. Gotcha, Cody Simons. Roger that, my man. Oh, is it called AFT now? That's funny, too. When I was in, it was called a PFT. Physical Fitness Test. AFT. Was that Army Fitness Test? Maybe? New acronym? Thank you, Jason Saltzgiver. Charlie Travers. I am feeling much better, brother. Thank you so damn much. I appreciate you. Much better. Good evening, Jesse Hockey. Welcome back, my man. And Jay, nice to see you, my brother. I am very well. Thank you for asking, my man. So for those of you that were here this morning, I had a real rough morning. It was not fun. I had to shut down the stream about halfway through. So thank you all for bearing with me. I appreciate it. I am back to about 95%. Feeling much, much better. There we go. The APFT, the ACFT, and now the AFT. You've been through all of them. That's amazing, Cody Simons. Nicely done. Nicely done, my friend. Jason Saltzgiver says the Navy still has the PFT. Nice, nice. There's Jesse Hockey. Yes, I did, Jay. Welcome back, legend. All right, we have a Grant Taylor for the White Sox. DeLauder. Mike Bovey. Vance Honeycutt. That is Rich Honeycutt's grandson. Makes me feel kind of old. How about the Creeper? Candiotti. And he was related to the other Candiotti that is also a junk wax throwback. How about great Christian Scott for the Mets? Rookie. And that one goes to Mr. Alan White on the color match, number to 149. Paul Wilson for the Motor City Kitties going to Tony Carboni, Charlie Soto, Tommy White, Balake Larson, Jace Bowen for the Pirates on the blue. That one is to 149 as well. And the Pirates is Mr. Rob Nicias. Congratulations, Rob. The Mizorowski, so nice. You got him twice on the aces. Hey, no worries, Jesse Hockey. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much. I'm doing much, much better. This morning was rough, not going to lie. I can count on one hand the times that I've had to shut down my show early in 5 years. So it's kind of a big deal. So thank you all again for bearing with me on that one. Tommy Troy. Oh! Hell yeah!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Todd O'Hara. You win tonight, my friend. Goodness gracious. How about our second Nick Kurtz autograph, my dear friends? Would you just look at it? My brother, Mr. Todd O'Hara, in a $14 spot. Congratulations, my brother. That is sick. And that is numbered to 125 on the Nick Kurtz autograph. Mr. Jagger Kinder says, any Colt Emerson in these? I played high school against him, or you played against him in high school. There is Colt Emerson, but I would have to double check. I don't know if he's in Panini Prism or the Panini Prospects, but he is in Panini Prism for sure. We're going to get into that in just a moment. He is also in Bowman Chrome, and we're going to get into that in just a moment as well. So you're about to see a whole bunch of Colt Emerson, I'm sure. And I love that dude. He plays for my Seattle Mariners, and he is a stud prospect. I'm going to go ahead and take the liberty of top-loading this one up for you. There you go, Todd O'Hara. I was hoping we would find one of those tonight, my dear friends. Outstanding. Oh, that's sick. Congratulations, Todd O'Hara. And we still have a redemption we're going to get into in a couple of minutes as well. Big Money Dodge, I am doing much, much better than I was this morning. I appreciate you. And Mr. Welsh, thank you for the beautiful gift. Johnny Solo, I see you as well. And thank you, Yessie Hockey, also. You all rock my face off. Twice. And then once again in the morning. All right, we have Tyson Lewis for WKRP. Chase Harlan. Creeper Candiotti. Chase Burns. Thomas Sagisi for the St. Lunatics on the Optic Prism. That is numbered to 199. Nick Kurtz. So nice, we have seen him thrice. You got the base, you got the ping, and you got yourself a prospect autograph. Outstanding. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Mr. Hackenberg for the Atlanta Braves going to Mr. Alan White. Autograph. I believe that is a base autograph, correct. Jacob Wilson, the other amazing athletic. Colt Emerson. That just answered our question. There you go, buddy. Ask and you shall receive there, Mr. Kinder. Outstanding. Colt Emerson. Tanner Hall. Carson Benji for the Mets. We have a Luke Keyshaw for Minnesota. Cade Horton Heat for the Cubbies. Midnight in Braden Montgomery, numbered to 199 on the Domination. That goes to Mr. Peaks. Drew Thorpe for the White Sox. And that one goes to Mikey Kobaugh. Congratulations, Mikey. To go with that beautiful Aaron Judge color blast that we found for you a couple of days ago. That one is numbered to 149. Cooper Pratt for the Brew Crew. Bryce Matthews. Ryan Lasco. Kellen Lindsay for the Trolley Dodgers. Bryce Rayner on the Prism, going to Tony Carboni. Chris Cortez for the Angels. Bryce Cunningham to 299. We have a Luke Holman for WKRP in Cincinnati. And Mr. Welsh, thank you so much for the beautiful gift, my man. I appreciate that. For some reason, it tried to put the hat on the card and not me. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you so much, Mr. Welsh. I love those cool gifts. That Luke Holman is numbered to 125. Beautiful. And that one goes to Matt King. Congratulations again, Mr. Peaks. Braylon Dalen Payne for Milwaukee. And David Shields for Alan White's Royals. And that finishes off our base packs of break number 1 of the evening. I saw that, Bobby Viles. Yeah, that's going to be worth a pretty penny. That 1/1 GPK Kurtz for Bowman Chrome. Mr. Salvador, mucho aprecio. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. I'm glad to be feeling better, too. Not going to lie, this morning was not a whole lot of fun. especially having to do it live in front of all of you. That really kind of made it a little worse. But we made it through. I took a long nap today. I feel much, much better. So thank you again, Solomon. Good to see you tonight, buddy. All right, we have a Sammy Stafora. Folks, this is our pack number 4s. Chase Hampton. Mr. Welsh, cannot thank you enough for those beautiful TikTok gifts, my friend. Jairo Iriarte for the White Sox on a red prism. That one is 81st on print to 199. Cam Caminiti. Hagen Smith. Bryce McCage for Milwaukee, the Brew Crew. And that one goes to Mikey Kobaugh. Congratulations again, Mikey Kobaugh. That one is numbered 9th on print to 75. Rentaro Sasaki going to the NIL/college spot. That is Solomon Salvador. Hackenberg. Sirota. Mike Sirota. Cole Carrick for the Colorado Rockies. Chase Harlan, so nice. We have seen him twice. That one is numbered to 199 on the not autograph. Here you go, sweetheart. I've got you covered, babe. How about Malcolm in the Middle Moore on the ping? PJ Morlando. Chase Harlan, so nice. We got him thrice. Holy cow. That is for the Trolley Dodgers going to Mikey Kobaugh. And that is numbered to 99. Congratulations again, my friend. Yes, it is Jack Rowe. Welcome back, my dude. How are you, Jack Rowe? We have an Orlando Martinez and Jake Geloff for the Trolley Dodgers, finishing off our packs. Ah, gotcha, Jay. Yeah, I do think something's going around, my man. All right, Legends. This is last card of that break. Let's see what we have. Chase Davis on the franchise future signatures. And I think that one's going to be numbered to 99 or possibly 199. We'll have to double check. But Chase Davis, there you go. Not too shabby. Allow me just a moment, folks, for a spot of housekeeping. Here you go, sweetheart. That one as well. Excuse me. So Chase Davis, I am almost positive he goes to the Cardinals. Oh, Mikey Kobaugh, thank you. Hey, buddy. What's up? Oh, nice. Came over. Nice. That's awesome. Sawyer brought home churros. But there you go. Congratulations to the Cardinals. And thank you so much, Mikey Kobaugh, for putting that in the chat. I appreciate it, buddy. And that does go to Alan White. Mr. Allen, would you like me to go ahead and redeem this for you, my brother? Happy to do so, as always. Ray Wells says, Dalen, any kabooms pulled yet? Oh, yes. We've pulled a few of them. Just not recently. But I think we pulled 2 out of the Panini Prospects. And I think we pulled 2 out of the Panini Elite Extra Edition boxes. Or no, it was the Stars and Stripes boxes. Excuse me. Stars and Stripes baseball. But yeah, I think we pulled 4 or 5 kabooms here on this channel. Just none recently, unfortunately. The last one was probably about 3-4 months ago. I'm making myself a little note here, Alan White. Yep. Good. We're on the same page, my brother. Thank you. All right, let's hit a quick little recap of everything that we just found in that break. And then we will get into break number 2. Thank you, my love. Cards for this break. All right, so we had the Nick Kurtz on the ping. Athletics, Chase Harlan for the Trolley Dodgers. And that is numbered to 199. Jairo Iriarte for the White Sox. Numbered to 199. Segisi to 199 for the Cardinals. Braden Montgomery to 199 for the Boston Red Sox. Bryce Cunningham for the New York Yankees to 299. Creeper Candiati for the Padres to 199. Base Bowen for the Pirates. And that one is to 149. Brody Brecht for Colorado. And that one is numbered to 299. The Rockies. Brandon Sproat on the color match for the Mets to 149. Nick Kurtz, rookie. Base. Tommy White to 199 for the Marlins. A little Evening Dix to 299 for the Arizona Diamondbacks. PJ Morlando, numbered to 99 for the Marlins. Peyton Tolley for the Boston Red Sox on the autograph. And that one is numbered to 125. Speedy Gonzalez for the White Sox, number 225. Francisco Vilorio for the Yankees. Base autograph. Basundo, another base autograph, back-to-back pinstripes. Good evening, Mr. Gower. Thank you, Tony Carboni. Thank you, Obi D. Kenobi. I appreciate that, brother. And thank you, Jay. And thank you so much, Mr. Kind. Yes, you know that's been a long time coming, my man. Silas for the Orioles, number 299 on the Red Power Prism. Christian Scott for the Mets, number 149. Luke Holman for WKRP in Cincinnati, going to 125. Drew Thorpe for the White Sox, that is to 149. Hackenberg for the Braves on the base. Bryce McCage for the Milwaukee Brewers, and that one is number 275. Case Harlan for the Trolley Dodgers, going to Mr. Kobod, number 299. And Nick Hertz, last but not least on that Athletics autograph, going to Todd O'Hara. And Todd O'Hara is the big winner tonight, folks, because that is freaking huge. One of the hottest markets in all of baseball right now for that young man. Damn! Congratulations again, Mr. Todd O'Hara. All right, folks, let's get into break number 2 of the evening, shall we? It's just a Donruss Mega Box. And we're going to randomize our spots here. Best of luck to each and every one of you. Oh, Tang, thank you so much for the beautiful rose. I appreciate you, buddy. It is lucky number 12. The hard way. That does not happen very often. 6 and 6. 12 it is. This one does not have an NIL spot, so I need to redo my list here real quick. All right, good to go, folks. 12 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and if you were so inclined, you can start trading your teams, right? Meow. There we go. There you go, legends. I will give you just a couple of minutes to trade those teams if you want. If you do not, that is totally okay too. Mr. Jacob Gower says, good evening, legends. Interesting story. My boss at work pulled a stained glass worth $600 out of an $11 Christmas box at Walmart today. Wow. That's insane. I wonder what kind of box that was. It had 10 cards in it. Now that's some luck. That is crazy. I wonder what kind of holiday box was $11 at Walmart that has 10 cards in it. That's awesome. Well, congratulations to your boss. Damn. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Piccirilli. I'm so sorry, brother. Oh, no. Well, my apologies. Happens to the best of us, gosh dang it. If only I rolled an 11. Ovi, my man, good to see you back as always. The McClarty family, great to see you again, my dear friends. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Much appreciated. And Ovi says Blue Jays going to the next round. That's right, my man. I hope my Mariners will be there very soon. That's what I hope. Mikey Kobos says, what year are these boxes? So this box it's one box, and it's singular, and it is 2024 Donruss. It is a very good year. That's right. You're looking for Paul Skeens and many others. All right, legends, I am not seeing any trading over here in the chat, so I'm going to give you about another 15, 20 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and flip this list back around. Realized my camera was kind of crooked. There you go. Thank you to my TikTokers for bearing with us for just a couple of seconds here. I know it's not the most entertaining thing in the world, staring at a break sheet. Thank you. I just give everybody over here on Twitch and every participant in these breaks, I try to give them every opportunity to get the teams that they want. So I hope you understand. I love it, Mikey Koba. I do the same. You have all the empathy there, my man. Shout out to the Tooth Fairy. All right, legends. Let's lock them in. Let's do it. Mr. Nicias taking down the Trolley Dodgers. Matt King, also known as Mr. Peaks, taking the Royals. Todd O'Hara, Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Tony Carboni, spot number 4, the Cincinnati Reds. Robert Parkinson, his name is Robert Parkinson. The Cardinals in spot number 5. Shout out to Meatloaf. Alan White, spot number 6, the Milwaukee Brewers, as Alice Cooper would say. Mr. Ryan Bruns, number 7, the Braves. Bruns' Braves. Mikey Koba, spot number 8, our Texas Rangers. Alan White, spot number 9, the Red Sox. Robert Parkinson, spot number 10, the Gigantes. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson and Mallory Latoya. Number 11, Mikey Koba, the Tigres, who are about to lose soon. Shh. Matt King, spot number 12, Minnesota. Alan White, spot number 13, the Marlins, again. Alan is a Marlin magnet. Ruthie, my favorite Gatons, both of them, Ruthie and Gracie. Number 14, the Mets. Robert Parkinson, spot number 15, the Pirates. Looking for some Paul Skeens. Gil, also known as DJ Chicken. Number 16, the Nationals. Unbreakable, good evening, my friend. How are you? Welcome. We are about to bust into a couple more breaks. Mr. Brad Green, spot number 17, the Astros. Ruthie, spot number 18, the Guardians. Shout out to our favorite Axeman from Ohio, Mr. Tim Hudson. Mr. Peaks, spot number 19, those fighting Phillies. I'd like to have a go around with that Philly. Robert Parkinson, spot number 20, the Cubbies. Alan White, number 21, the Blue Jays. Shout out to Gracie and Jason Russell, our bodacious Blue Jay fans. Mr. Peaks, spot number 22, the Angels. Mr. Koba, you lucky ducky, taking down my Seattle Mariners. Alan White, spot number 24, the Athletics. Robert Parkinson, spot number 25, the Pinstripes. Matt King, Mr. Peaks, taking down the Colorado Rockies. David Piccirilli, my fellow Texan, taking down the Tampa Bay Rays. Alan White, number 28, the White Sox. Appropriate. Piccirilli, number 29, the San Diegans. And Mr. Robert Parkinson taking the Diamondbacks in spot number 30. Would you do me a solid, my dear friends? Take a gander at that list, and if it looks accurate and appropriate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat so I know you're all ready? Please and thank you. Ah, very nice, Ruthie. Well, your Blue Jays are moving on. Thank you so much, DJ Chicken. I appreciate that, Gil. Mucho aprecio. Thank you, Hanky the Stapler. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Victor Lopez, good evening, my friend. Great to see you. B. Law. Yes, that is my twin, Mr. Randy Johnson. Shout out to the Bird Murderer. I'm going to be Randy Johnson for Halloween, I think. So I had somebody come on here and tell me that I look like a great value Randy Johnson. So we're going to get a big-ass great value sticker. I'm going to put it like right here. And I'm going to get a Randy Johnson jersey. And I'll be a great value Randy Johnson for Halloween. I think it's going to be awesome. Hanky, the Browns and Jags just made a trade. Really? Who was it? I did not see that, my friend. All right, legends. I do not see any trading More happening in the chat. I see some hell yeahs. You understood the assignment. Thank you so much. Let's go. Because we do have one more break to get into after this one, and we have all seen quite a bit of 2024 Donruss Baseball. We will skip through some base cards on this one. But again, my friends, as always, 100% of the time, you get every single card in our breaks. We do not play the I just send you the hits game. We don't do that here. So even if you don't see all the base cards, you will get them in the mail. All right, pack number 4 to the side. Let's go. Ah, there you go, Cody Simons. Find a stuffed bird. Pretty bird, pretty bird. Shout out to Dumb and Dumber. All right, all right. Starting off a little Henry Davis, Bobby Witt Jr. Skipping through some base, and we have a David Wright on our optic for the Mets. We have our optic Midnight in Colson Montgomery for the White Sox. How about the legend, Mr. Kirby Puckett? I think that deserves a go for our Minnesotans. Nice one on the blue velocity. The legend, Mr. Joe Torre for the pinstripes on the Statue of Liberty parallel. Stud prospect, Mr. Aiden Miller for the Fightin' Phillies. Diamond Marvels, Mr. Drew Jones. Shout out to Mr. Drew Jones here in the family. Beautiful. Unleashed, Elian Soto for the Nationals. Blue Jays just beat the Yankees. Thank you, Victor Lopez. That's awesome. Skipping through some base cards. Oh, hell yeah. Peanut Butter and Jealous for the Angels. The Nolan Express on the optic. The Rocket. A couple of legendary pitchers back-to-back on the optic. Tommy White on your blue velocity rated prospect for the Marlins. The manager extraordinaire, Mr. Bobby Valentine for our Mets. Lil Jackson Merrill on the rated prospect. Statue of Liberty parallel for the San Diegans, going to Mr. Piccirilli. We have a Big Poppy, David Ortiz on the bomb squad. And the shoeless one, Mr. Joe Jackson on the red and blue parallel. And that goes to the White Sox. Excellent first round number 1. Moving on. Those can be sleeved up while they're being sorted. So typically the only ones we need to do now, honey, is the ones that I'm going to show off at the end. Yeah. I see you, Mr. Medley. How dare you, sir? Those are fighting words. I'm just kidding. All right. Starting off with Santana, Geloff, Mariano, Masataka. Oh, there's our autograph for the New York Mets. Mr. Drew Gilbert on the Signature Series. And that one goes to Ruthie. Congratulations, Ruthie. Heck of a night for you, my homie. Your Blue Jays just won, and you just got yourself your very first autograph here in the front yard. Beautiful. Congratulations, Ruthie. One of our glorious Gatons. We have a Junior Caminero on the optic. Edward Julian for Minnesota on the optic. Ooh, how about some old Greg?
Come on, Craig.
Maddox on the blue velocity prism. How about a Statue of Liberty parallel Bobby Witt Jr. for the Kansas City Royals? Mr. Jones, so nice. We have seen him twice. Drew Jones on the rated prospect. How about Will the Thrill for the Gigantes on the parallel? The Nolan Express, so nice. We have seen him twice on the Milestones. Skipping through some base cards. Little Paul Skeens in there on the base. Rated prospect. We'll sleeve that one up for you. We have the Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr., stroking some lumber. Elijah Green on the rated prospect optic. The old Greg, so nice. We have gotten him twice.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
No sweat, Mr. Pine himself, George Brett. Thank you so much, Bubba, for the beautiful biddies. I see you over there, my fellow Austinite. Love you, buddy. Mr. Robbie Snelling for the San Diegans on the Statue of Liberty parallel. Heston Kjerstad for the Orioles on your Unleashed. Francisco of the Alvarez for the Bomb Squad, Mets. Back-to-back Francisco. And back into our base cards here, folks. We have a Sal and his free licks. The Chicken Man, Wade Boggs, El Mutante in there. Ooh, how about the Heston Kerstad? So nice. The Orioles got him twice on the Jersey Kings napkin. Beautiful. Pudge Rodriguez on the optic. The Bone on the optic. Roderick Arias for the pinstripes on your blue Velocity. Rated prospect. A couple of Statue of Liberty parallels. Andrew Walters and Cool Papa Bell. Pedro Martinez for the Bo Sox on the parallel. And Mr. Jaime Villarreal. Que bueno verte, senor. The Angry Angler. Welcome back, brother. Great to see you as well. Another OG of the family. And how about the Bone? So nice. You got it twice. I'll see myself out. All right, we have one last pack, folks, in this break. It is that fabled pack number 4, and then we're busting into our very first 2025 Bowman Chrome Mega Boxes. Gotta love some TikTok. Oh, my Lanta. So Nick Torgs over here on TikTok says, rip some licensed products so that can be worth money, please. My man, you must be new here. So we found a one-of-one one-of-one gold vinyl last night that had 2 autographs on it, and I guarantee you that is worth some money, my brother. So believe it or not, my friend, I promise you, I do this for a living. Unlicensed cards can be worth a lot of money. So if you don't collect unlicensed, you're missing out on a huge part of the hobby. I totally get it. I understand, because I collect tops too, so I understand where you're coming from. But it's tough to say that unlicensed cards aren't worth money, because they are. It's just not true, my man. So, might want to go back and take a gander at that. All right, homies.
One down, one to go.
I know it, right? All right, legends, let's go. Hey, what's up, C4? Welcome back, my brother. Good to see you as always. Dr. Aaron, what's up, legend? Mr. Whiteman. All right, we have the man, the myth, the pool hose. Ichiro, couple of back-to-back legends. Evan Kata, Kirby Puckett, Luscious Lamb Chop, Lou Brock. Matt Damon. That's right, Mr. Piccirilli. That's right, Jacob Gower. Correct. Not all about the money. Tyler Soderstrom, Bobby Miller, AJ Smith, Kemp Alderman with the weather. Cole Young for our Seattle Mariners on the rated prospect. Dylan Cruz on the rated prospect for the Nationals. Brock Wilkin, stud prospect for the Milwaukee Brewers. Phil Rizzuto, legend for the Pinstripes. Little Abner for Milwaukee. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies on the Blue Velocity Prism color match. Couple of Statue of Liberty parallels. We have a back-to-back Davises. Chase Davis and Henry Davis. Beautiful. And then we have a Dylan Head on the Diamond Marbles. And that one goes to the San Diegans, David Goggins, and Balake Mitchell, finishing that one off last but not least. There you go, my dear friends. Break number 2 in the books. There you go, Garage Goose. Welcome back, my Canadian cousin. Congratulations to your Blue Jays. Pretty damn cool, my man. I hope my Mariners can follow in those footsteps. All right, well, congratulations to the Mets, and that is Ruthie on the autograph out of that box. Not too shabby, Ruthie. You win tonight, my friend. All right, legends. This is our final family break, and then we have a heroic personal rip queue tonight. So I'm very, very excited to see if we can't find you some juice. We'll put that little bad boy right there, and let's randomize for the last time. Best of luck to each and every one of you. C4, Mr. Caleb says, guess where I'm going next month, Dalen? Disneyland? Card show? How about lucky number 9? 3 and 6. 9 it is. All right, let's do it. Oh, you're going to another UFC, Caleb. Peanut butter and jealous, my man. That is magnificent. Well, have fun there, my brother. You'll have to give us the play-by-play while you're there, because we'll be watching in the Discord. You know that. All right, my dear friends, 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and if you were so inclined, you can start trading your teams, right? Meow. There you go. Mr. Gower says, Dalen, it was a 2025 Mosaic Football Holiday Box exclusive red and white striped rookie card parallel. That's really cool, man. Awesome. I cannot say I've even seen those yet, but I don't buy a whole lot of retail from the shops. You know what I mean? That's probably why I haven't seen it. But that is really cool. Congratulations to your coworker, man. That's really neat. That's a huge pull. Excuse me. Caleb. Oh, you're going to see Islam Makhachev fighting Jack Della Maddalena. Nice. I'm very excited for you, my brother. That's really cool. I see you, James. How dare you, sir? Those are fighting words. Jaime Villarreal. Muchísimas gracias, hermano. And Garage Goose, I sincerely appreciate the hat, my dear friend. Thank you so, so much. Nice to have you, James. I won't hold it against you too much. I'm just kidding. Roger that, Jacob. So it came from MJ Holdings. Very nice. Yep, that is one of those warehouse-type companies that does all the retail. So back in the day, fun fact, Jacob, when I first started this venture and I was only buying retail boxes before we got into hobby product, I actually made friends with the XL Marketing gal. So here in Texas, the equivalent of MJ Holdings is called XL Marketing. They're a huge distributor. They're kind of like a middleman between the big card companies and the big box stores like Target, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, etc. So her name was Stephanie, and I made very, very good friends with her. So she would let me know when she was coming to drop stuff off, so I got first dibs. Pretty cool. I agree, James. It has been a great series. You are absolutely right. Hats off to both teams. You betcha. Good question, Yessie Hockey. I think it's Friday. Oh, there we go, Mr. Cheney. Friday at 3:30. Beautiful. Benjamin, thank you for sharing out my live, buddy. All right, folks, it does not look like we have any trading over here in the chat. So I'm going to give you about another 10 seconds. We're going to flip this back around and lock them in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mr. Koba says, will that break tonight too? Oh, we have a second round of Bowman Chrome Baseball that just filled. So maybe, if we can get through these family rips, I would love to bust that tonight. That would be sweet. Absolute worst case scenario would be tomorrow morning, first thing. But I would love to get into that tonight, so I will do my damnedest. All right, folks. Let's go. I will lock these in real quick, and then we'll get through these boxes, and we'll get into some family rips. Oh, easy. Speaking of legends, your ears must have been burning, my good man. Hope you're having a terrific Wednesday, my brother. Welcome back. Ah, that's right, Yessie Hockey. Shout out to Tariq Scrubel. All right, Todd O'Hara, the Lucky Ducky, taking down the Orioles. And just to let you know, my dear friends, let me give you the cue real quick on the family rips. So we will start this evening with Mr. Ben Olog. Ben, are you in the house tonight by chance, buddy? If Ben is here, we will start with Ben. Aside from that, we will go with Greg Stroop, one half of the Super Stroopers, putting on a movie for us tonight. Thank you, Greg. After that, we have Invader Zim, also known as Alex. After that, we have Dr. A.A. Ron Whiteman. After that, we have David Flug. After that, we have We have 2 stacks for A.A. Ron Whiteman. After that, we have Matthew Powell. And after that, we have Melody. So we do have a handsome queue this evening. There you go, Benjamin. I love it. Good to see you again, my friend. Hope you've had a wonderful Wednesday. All right, Dr. A.A. Ron, spot number 2, the Trolley Dodgers. Bobby Viles, Mr. Bobby Ballgame taking down my Texas Rangers. Beautiful. Mr. Kevin Conlon, good evening, buddy. How are you? Tony Carboni, my brother, taking down the Rockies. Alan White, spot number 5, the Gigantes. Shout out to the family pharmacist. Meanie Brad Greeny, spot number 6, the Cincinnati Reds. Todd O'Hara, spot number 7, Diamondbacks. Melly P, spot number 8, the Athletics. Nice. Jeremy Farwell, also known as Bubba 3, taking down the Cubbies. Alan White, spot number 10, the Yankees. Jeremy Farwell, also known as Bubba 3, spot number 11, the Guardians. Shout out to Tim Hudson and Mr. Jesse Hockey, our colorful Cleveland fans. A. Ron Whiteman, the Doctor, taking down the Red Sox. I could have used you this morning, Dr. A. Ron. I'm just kidding. Brad Greedy, spot number 13, the Blue Jays, who are moving on. Congratulations to the talented Torontoans. Dr. A. Ron, number 14, the Royals. Alan White, spot number 15, those fighting Phillies. Jeremy Farwell, spot number 16, the Minnesota Twins. Alan White, spot number 17, the Pirates. Melly P, spot number 18, the Angels. Appropriate. Jeremy Farwell, spot number 19, the Padres. Alan White, spot number 20, the Tigers. Bobby Viles, spot number 21, the White Sox. Meanie Brad Greeny, spot number 22, Nationals. Bobby Viles, spot number 23, the Braves. Bubba 3, number 24, the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can for Bubba and Mr. Piccirilli. Alan White, spot number 25, Tampa Bay Rays. Bubba 3, spot number 26, the Brew Crew. Bubba's Brewers. Bobby Viles, number 27, the Cardinals. Shout out to our St. Lunatics, Mr. Willard, Mr. Tull. Alan White, spot number 28, the Marlins. I love it. He always gets those Marlins. Beautiful. Bobby Viles, spot number 29, the Mets. And last but not least, Mr. Alan White taking down my Seattle Mariners. There you go, folks. If you would do me a solid, take a gander at that list. If it looks accurate and appropriate, will you please give me a hell yeah in the chat so I know you're ready? There you go, Kevin Conlon. Sounds awesome. I see you, Joey Krug. Thank you for making the switch to Twitch. I think you're absolutely right, Dr. A. Aaron. You are correct, my friend. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Dr. A. Aaron, I will assume, are you a doctor? Is that safe to assume? If so, if I may ask, I don't want to get too personal, but what kind of doctor are you? What do you specialize in? Mr. Lamare, good to see you, my brother. Welcome back. You are very welcome, Drop D. My pleasure, sir. Gotta love the bird murderer. Nick, welcome back, you handsome son of a gun. Good to see my favorite Frenchie. There you go, Mr. Cheney. I hope not. Politely and lovingly. Very nice, Dr. A. Aaron. Beautiful, my brother. All right, thank you, Alan White. You understood the assignment. I sincerely appreciate that, my friend. Let's go. These are our very first 2 boxes of 2025 Bowman Chrome Mega. For the last time in our break department for the evening. Possibly. We shout Grippeth. And we shout Rippeth. Good luck. I know, Mr. Piccirilli. What was the last break that Alan White did not have the Marlins? Good question. We're just going to start calling them Alan White's Marlins. Nothing wrong with that. Roger that, Dr. A. Ron. Pediatric hospitalist. Nice. That is very, very cool, buddy. I respect it. A lot of schooling you went through for that, my friend. A lot of long nights, a lot of early mornings. I respect it very much. Glad you're in the family, Dr. A. Ron. I see you, Mr. Cheney. Politely and lovingly, I hope not. I hope he has a horrible game on Friday. Little stowaway. There we go. This is weird. It's a new thing. You guys see that? That little door. Interesting. I like it. Keeps the cards in place. Our Mega Box packs and our pack number 4. Mega Box pack. Pack number 4. We will bust those last because it is tradition. Good evening, Sal. Always good to see you, my brother. Dennis says, sent a message to support on my orders. No worries. I understand you're busy. I appreciate that so much, David. Thank you, brother. And we will get back to that email as soon as possible. Excellent to see you as always, Sal. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my good man. How are you doing tonight, buddy? Happy hump evening. You were just in time to see us get into our first 2 boxes of Bowman Chrome Mega Style. You and I both, Cody Simons. You and I both, my friend. I think we have a very, very eclectic and educated group of human beings here in this family. Pretty damn cool. Mr. Bracage, that's right, my man. Sal, I appreciate you. I am better now, but we had a rough morning this morning, my friend. So, for one of the only... Oh, wow. Melly P, you're going to be a very happy camper here, my dear. For one of the very few times in the history of this channel, I had to shut down the show about an hour in this morning because I got real sick. Super weird. But I'm back to about 95% now, so I appreciate you asking, my brother. Glad to be here with my homies. All right, we start off a little Jacob Wilson for the Athletics, the Denominator, a dollop of Dollander, Alessandro De La Cruz for the Rockies, El Mutante, Leo Dallas DeVries for the San Diegans, David Goggins going to Bubba 3, Edgar Cuero. That's right, Mr. Delaney. True story. I am feeling much better. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Frenchie, he says, them Blue Jays are looking powerful right now. Yes, they are. You're right. Acuna Matata. Ethan Salas. On a refractor. That's pretty. Little Mega Box refractor for the Padres. Luke Dickerson. Noah Schultz. Ramirez. Royce Lewis. Manny Machado. Henry and the Torres. Haritzan Castillo. Matty Ice. We have another Mega Box refractor for the Boston Red Sox, David Sandlin. Tad Patrick on the red rookie for the Milwaukee Brewers. That goes to Jeremy Farwell. Congratulations again, Bubba 3. Nice one. Warrell Solano. Aiden Johnson. Chase Mydroff. Augustin Ramirez. Moises of the Moise Ballesteros. Shout out to Luke Moise. Brian Cortesia. Georger Bautista. We found his autograph numbered to 5 out of our very first Breaker's Delight box. Peanut butter and jealous. Corey Seager, shout out to our buddy Mr. Daniel Gates, our resident Seager collector in the family. Manny Cedeno on the Mega Box refractor, first Bowman for the Pinstripes. Mick Abel for the Fightin' Phillies on the red rookie. And that one goes to Mr. Alan White. Christopher Polanco. Santiago Leon. Matty Chapman. Juan Soto. Jackson Churio. Acosta back-to-back Brew Crew. Shotaro Mori. Congratulations, Melody. Last I checked, his base first Bowman cards are selling for about $50. So you just won big time, Miss Melody. As the kids would say, you are paid. Your World Series MVP, Mr. Freddie Freeman. Gunnar Henderson. Andrew Salas on the Mega Box refractor. Gervin Murillo and Nasty Nestor Miranda finishing that one off. Mr. Ferrara, welcome back, Michael. Good to see you tonight, buddy. Grapefruit says, whose base cards are worth something? Believe it or not, there's a lot of base cards that could be worth something. But this one right here, my friend. People are saying that this guy is the next coming of Shohei Ohtani, basically. So he is a pitcher that can also hit home runs. He's very, very good. And believe it or not, we have found 2 of his autographs already. There you go, Miss Melody. Outstanding. Not very often we put a base card up there on the stand, but it's going. All right, Legends. We have our 2 pack number 4 rounds and those Mega Packs. Good luck. Thank you, Mr. Delaney. And good evening, Michael. How are you tonight, my buddy? Our first of 2 pack number 4s, we have a Corbin Carroll, Seiya Suzuki, Matt Shaw, back-to-back Cubbies, DJ Layton, and Caden Powell. Somebody bang a trash can for those Astros. Pack number 4, the second round. Shout out to Leslie Nielsen, part 2. Starting off a little Burke for the White Sox. Dylan Dingler, Double D. Will Warren for the Pinstripes. Chris Rodriguez for the Tigers. And Anielo Marquez for the Angels on a first Bowman Chrome. Tilt Wheezy, thank you for smacking that follow button. I appreciate you, my friend. Welcome to the family. And folks, I know we have quite a few new people in the house tonight. If it is your very first time tuning in to these luscious locks, it is absolutely wonderful to have you. My name is Dalen, D-A-L-E-N, and there's a reason why I tell you how to spell it. Let me show you something quickly before we get into our last packs. So, folks, if you're on Facebook, we do have a private Facebook group. This is not a group for just anybody who's into cards. This is a specific group to support this show. So if you want to join us over here, folks, there's a password on our Facebook group. The password is my name, D-A-L-E-N. So one of the security questions on this group is, what is Junk Wax Vintage's real name? D-A-L-E-N. Okay? So if you want to join us, come over and do it. Mr. Thompson, good to see you tonight, Brett. No sweat, Brett. So there you go, folks. Feel free to join us. We would love to have you. So if you are new here tonight, just a couple more things for you, my dear friends. We are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. So if you want to come over here and join us on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook, you have options. And if you want to rip something tonight together, my friends, I would love to do so. All you have to do is head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. That is where you find everything having to do with this channel. There's merchandise up there. Shameless plug. There's supplies up there. We actually make our own top loaders. There is sealed wax up there. There's break spots up there. There's all kinds of stuff. And you can create yourself an account for free. So please feel free to do so. Invader Zim, we're on the last 4 packs, my man. These are the last 2 out of box number 1. We have a Gonzalez for the Gigantes. Moises Ballesteros. Libert Aponte for WKRP in Cincinnati on the Mojo. Matt Shaw for the Cubbies on the Meteoric Rise, Mojo Refractor rookie. Jacob Wilson for the Athletics going to Melody. Johnny Severino for the Pirates. Corbin Carroll, your 2023 Rookie of the Year. Anielo Marquez, so nice. We have seen him twice. Hai-Song Kim for the Trolley Dodgers on the Mojo rookie. And Charlie Condon for the Colorado Rockies. Beautiful. Those Mojo Refractors are so pretty. As Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko would say, the tire track cards. I love that dude. Bubba 3, you signed up for the Facebook group. Outstanding. I appreciate that, brother. And that is correct, Miss Melody. Big huzzah. So after the show tonight, Bubba 3, I will head over there and I'll approve all the people that are waiting. Thank you, brother. All right, this is Last Pack Magic, my dear friends. We start off with a Blue Jay, Mr. Christopher Polanco. Beautiful. Christian Campbell for the Bo Sox. Alirio Erebus for those fighting Phillies.
I'd like to have a go-around with that Philly.
Oh, hell yeah. Christian Campbell, so nice. The Bo Sox got him twice, and that is a rookie number to 150. That goes to Dr. A. Ron Whiteman. Congratulations there, Doc. Beautiful. Oh, hell yeah. How about some Paul Skeens for the Pirates on the Mojo? Chris Rodriguez for the Tigres. Vladdy for the Blue Jays. Aiden Johnson for Melody and the Athletics. Matty Chapman, channeling his inner Todd Van Poppel. And Jorge Lombard Jr. for the Pinstripes. Shout out to Mr. Chris Lombard. Last but not least, there you go. Thank you, Bubba. Sounds good, my man. All right, folks. 3 breaks in the books. Thank you very, very much for helping us get those filled. We do have another full break. However, we're going to get through our family rips. And if we have time for another break at the end of the evening, that is exactly what we will do. That is correct, my love. Yes, ma'am. All right, all right. Thank you, Nick. My man. We got to bust into a brand new spicy Wonka before we bust into our family rips. Cheers, my friends. For roast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Kareem. Beautiful. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tony Carboni. But don't you worry, my good man. That is the game we play, unfortunately. Sometimes we don't always win, but I promise you, my good man, you stick here with us. It's going to be your night one of these nights. You can ask anybody here in the family. That's how it works. Okie dokie. Do we have Ben Olog in the house? Mr. Alan White, you taking off tonight, big man? If so, have a magnificent remainder of your evening, and I hope we get to see you bright and early in the morning. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with us tonight, Alan. I see you, Joe Harris. That is not for sale, my friend. I shouldn't say that. Technically, everything's got a price, right? $5,000. That's the price. Is it worth that? Nope. But I don't want to sell it. So if somebody wants to buy that out from underneath me, that's the price. All right, it does not look like we have a Ben Olog in the house. How about Mr. Greg Stroop? And we are losing the CEO, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night, legends.
Miss Linda, I am feeling much, much better. I appreciate that. Hey, thank you, Joe Harris. My man. I sincerely appreciate your understanding, my brother. Thank you so, so much. All righty. Do we have one half of the... I see the other Stroop in the house. What's up, Chris? Where's your brother at? He's putting on a movie for us tonight. That is an absolutely beautiful rip. We have 2 boxes of 2023 Chronicles Baseball. Aw, thank you, Jason Hawkins. I appreciate that, my brother. Nate the Great Verhalen, not Verhagar. Good evening, my brother. Always good to see you, Nate. You too, Jason Hawkins, and I sincerely appreciate the kind words, my man. It 1919. Thank you for smacking that follow button, and welcome to the crew. Dollar bills, y'all. Welcome back, my good man. Excellent to see you as always. Happy Wednesday. Mr. Stroop, am I ripping these, or should I hang on to them? Thank you, Jason Huettel. Thank you, Dutchie. Colt Simmons, welcome back, my friend. Jeb Ford, thank you so much for the beautiful gift, my brother. Truly appreciated, Jeb. I like the cut of your Jeb. All right, I think we're just going to rip these down for Mr. Stroop. Let's start with some 2023 Chronicles. Good luck, Gregory. And on deck is Invader Zim, Alex. We're just going to go ahead and rip both of these down together. Mr. 1012 Breaks, thank you so much for the beautiful gifts. Meanie Braddy Greeny. Much appreciated, my brother. You know it. Good evening, Dylan Pye. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the whole family up in here. Good to see you tonight, everybody. Empty box. Empty box number 2. Pack number 4, Ectomy. Good luck. Mr. Johnny Mesco, excellent to see you tonight as well, my brother. How are you doing on this happy hump evening? You are just in time to see us bust into our very first family rip of the evening. Hope you've had a wonderful Wednesday, my dude. Ooh, I think I see a Mariner in there. Thank you so much, Jason. You were absolutely right. We're up to 52,000 likes over here on TikTok tonight. As always, my dear friends, I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. All right, we start off with a lot of Parada for the Mets. Seiya Suzuki. Nomar Garcia Parra, the man, the myth, the schnoz. Mr. Jones and me. Shout out to Mr. Drew Jones on the Revolucion. Mr. Tom Seaver on the Zenith. Gosh, those are pretty. George Valera, Jimmy Crooks, Vertex, Mikey Romero, Wilmer Valderrama Flores with his locks of love. We have a Buff Bagwell, Will Frisch, June Soak Shim, Warming Bernabel for the Rockies on the Vertex. Hanley Ramirez. I thought that was a Mariner. It is not. It was a Marlin on the Astro Parallel. Those are pretty. On the Acetate, Ethan Salas for San Diego. Nelly Fox, Alcantara, Robin Roberts, Dale Murphy on the Revolucion. Shout out to Morgie. That is his PC here in the family. We have a Robert Hassel for the Nationals on the Essentials. Yiddy Cappy, Adrian always driving a Pinto. Justin Crawford, J.R. Richie Rich, and last but not least on the Obsidian for the Dynamic Diamondbacks. A little early in the night for a Fott joke. Brandon Fott, rookie. Those Obsidian are beautiful. All right, for the other half of the Super Stroopers, box number 2. Thank you just so much, Jason Saltzgiver. We have a very, very long time OG of the family named Morgan. And I think you've seen him over on Whatnot. His name is Ego Eternum. And he is one of our Bodacious Braves fans in the family.
Oh,
And
yeah.
specifically PC's Dale Murphy. And we have found him a couple of delicious Dale Murphy autographs here in the family. And my brother from Norway, my Norwegian brother, hitting us with 300 beautiful biddies. Thank you so much, Thomas. Excellent to see you tonight, good sir. Big hugs and firm handshakes across the pond. All right, we start off a little Jackson Holiday to go with the autographed baseball that we have right there. Also Jackson Holiday. Ivan Melendez. Clark Elliott. Babe Ruth on the Classics. Awesome. Justin Crawford for the Fightin' Phillies on the Elite Series. Harmon Killebrew, the legend for Minnesota. Joe DiMaggio, back-to-back legends. Peyton Graham, New York legend, Mr. David Cohn on the Revolucion. Former Seattle Mariner, no Elvie Marte on the XR. Cool Papa Bell. Hunter Brown for the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can. Legend Justin Morneau for Minnesota. Elijah Green. The strong mustache Kentucky waterfall combo of Mr. Dennis Eckersley. Outstanding. Thank you, Cody Simons. King Felix for my Seattle Mariners. Felix Hernandez. And folks, I saw a glimpse of some of the brand new Bo Jackson Battle Arena cards, the new Ken Griffey Jr. set that's about to come out. Amazing. And I saw the King Felix specifically. Looks so cool. The Commish, Mr. Bud Selig. Nick Vaught. How about the Fott so nice you got him twice? Brandon Fott for the Arizona Diamondbacks on the napkin. Napkin that has a seam. Kind of cool. On the gold standard. We have a Dustin Harris for our Texas Rangers on the certified. Walter Ford, another Seattle Mariner on the Vertex. Back-to-back Seattle with Mr. Josh Hood. Phil Rizzuto, one half of the Brothers Young for the Tigres on the Revolucion. Parallel. And last but not least, we have another Zenith, Joe Girardi for the Cubbies. Excellent. For one half of the Super Stroopers, we're sleeving up that gold standard red napkin. That one's going to go in a 100-point top loader. Congratulations, Mr. Stroop. We're going to save these pack number 4s for last. Let's get into some Topps Japan. Best of luck to you, Greg. Johnny Mesco says, when did companies start autograph and relic inserts? That's a great question, Johnny Mesco. I mean, I've seen autographs for about 30 years, so that goes back quite a ways. But putting the relics inside cards, that's a great question. I'd have to go back and double check on that, my man. I wish I had a better answer for you. But I'm sure it's something we could Google. Or Chat GPT. Mr. Saltzgiver, he says, I think mid-90s. Nice. Dylan Pye says, I have a Nolan Ryan Dominator. Can I send it to you on Discord to see if it's worth pre-grading? Yeah, Of course you can, Dylan Pye. Sounds great. Mr. Nick Lesko says 2001 for Topps. Nice. There you go. Outstanding. I appreciate that, Mr. Lesko. Thanks, buddy. End Zone, welcome back, my man. Great to see you again. 98 was one of the first you can remember of relic cards. Nice. That's awesome. All right, here we go, Mr. Super Strooper. Good luck. These are Topps Japan. Michael Harris. Schwarbs. No LV Marte, former Seattle Mariner. Johnny Mesco. Google says 1996 Upper Deck did a Griffey relic. There you go. Yeah, that sounds about right. Cody Belly. Louis Castillo for my Seattle Mariners on the Strike Zone Heroes. Gosh, those are friggin' cool. What a neat subset. Shohei Ohtani-san. Hell yeah. On the Topps Japan. Excellent. The Degrominator. Bobby Witt Jr. Uncle Larry. Jose Soriano. PCA. Rookie for the Cubbies. Beautiful. Jung Hoi Lee. Wheeler. Jonathan India, your 2021 Rookie of the Year. How about a Yoshinobu Yamamoto? For the Trolley Dodgers, shout out to Mr. Mikey Koba. That is awesome. Mason Wynn. And that one is going to be numbered to 50. Nice. We got a couple of Saint Lunatics in the family that'll be very jealous of that one. Ryan Mountcastle for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. The Man McClanahan. Nathan Ear Ovaldi. He could hear you coming from a mile away. My PC, Mr. O'Neill Cruz, the big man for the Pirates. Stockpile, good evening, my man. Jackson Churio. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. So nice. You got him twice there, brother. Absolutely right, Cody Simons. When you find the Ohtani-san, you sleeve the Ohtani-san. Hey, Brian Hayes. Mr. Baith, welcome back, my brother. Great to see you, Michael. Ezekiel Tovar. Balake on the Strike Zone Heroes for the Gigantes. Oh, hell yeah. Beautiful. Topps Japan Parallel Polar Bear, Mr. Pete Alonso. Outstanding. Royce Lewis for Minnesota. Adley Rushman. The Martian. Jose Ramirez. Andy Paye. Always eating that Paye. Shout out to Bobby Flay. Mr. and Mrs. Murphy's boy. Encarnacion. Christian Encarnacion. Strand. Dansby Swanson. Paul Skeens on the Strike Zone Heroes Rookie. That is beautiful. Congratulations, Mr. Stroop. I am peanut butter and jealous, my man. Nice. Masataka Yoshida for your Bo Sox on the Topps Japan Parallel Rookie Cup. Mad Max, Mr. Hectochromia himself. Justin Bieber. Joey Loperfido. Jared Triolo. Ha-Song Kim. The Mushroom, Christopher Morel. Shout out to our buddy, Mr. Sam Shope. That is his PC. Logan Webb. Andrew Abbott. How about some old Greg?
Come out, Greg. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Maddox on the Strike Zone Heroes. Masataka Yoshida on the Topps Japan Parallel. Beautiful. That's a nice one. Vladdy. Adolis. Holt Keith. Mackenzie Gore. What's up, Mookie? Little Mookie Betts. Mikey One's PC, Mr. JT Realmuto. Connor Wilson Phillips. Tyler the Black. Pedro Martinez on the Strike Zone Heroes for your Bo Sox. Another one for the Super Stroopers. Shohei Ohtani-san, so nice, you got him twice-y-san on the Showtime. Priester for the Pirates. Orale Vato for the Blue Jays. Masataka Yoshida, so nice, you got him twice. And Pablo Honey with that luscious lip curtain. Finishing that one off for Minnesota. Outstanding. What a bunch of beautiful packs there, Greg Stroop. Congratulations, you absolute legend. We're going to sleeve and top load your Mason Wynn, rookie to 50. Ooh, and Uncle Junk Wax has got to grab some brand new top loaders. Folks, if you would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, I need to grab some brand new 55ers. I will be right back.
Ooh, yeah.
For those of you that are unaware, We do make our own top loaders here at JWV. You're more than welcome to go check those out on the website. Shameless plug. Nothing but brand new top loaders here on this channel, my friends. There you go again, Mr. Stroop. That's beautiful. Mason Wynn is no slouch. All right, all right. Actually, you know what? Let's get into those pack number 4s before we get into that 1952 Naturel. Best of luck to you, Greg Stroop. And Alex, Invader Zim, are you here, my friend? You're up next. Benjamin, thank you for sharing out my live, you big sweetie. I appreciate that, my friend. All right, here we go. Starting out with a semi-juicy Mark McGuire. We have another one. Drew Romo on the striped napkin for the Colorado Rockies. How about some catfish? We're not talking about Tinder. Luscious Lou Gehrig, Michael Knorr. Catfish for the Athletics. Ellie De La Cruz, rookie for WKRP in Cincinnati. Beautiful. Breaking that color barrier, Mr. Jackie Robinson. Ralph Kiner, another legend for the Pirates. Olivia Pichardo, it's the lady. And look at that. That is gorgeous. That is a galactic parallel. That is beautiful. Congratulations there, buddy. And that just might be our first lady in the major leagues of baseball, because she is very, very good. Last I heard, she was in the Yankees organization. But that is beautiful. Congratulations, Mr. Stroop. Hell yeah. And last but not least, on the Zenith, good old Ray Langford, or our St. Lunatics. I agree, Nick Lesko. Thank you, my friend. You are spot on.
One down, one to go.
Last box magic for Mr. Stroop. Let's do it. Looks like we might have lost Invader Zim, gosh dang it. And Dennis, I see my favorite bee on the rabbit hole. Good to see you tonight, you sexy beast. Cannot thank you enough for those beautiful gifts, my brother, as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you that don't know what this is, let me give you a little lore. So back in 1960, hundreds of cases of 1952 Topps baseball cards were dumped into the Atlantic Ocean. That is a real story, folks. That actually happened. Topps has teamed up with artist Naturel to recover the long-lost specimens through a nautically inspired reimagining of this historic set. So, in real life, those cards were long disintegrated, right? Because salt water and cardboard don't mix. However, imagine if they were not disintegrated. Imagine if they'd been chilling down at the bottom of the ocean for 50 years. That is basically what this set is supposed to be. Oh, and you got a nice one. How about the legend, Stan the Man Musial, on your encased. And that one is numbered to 52. Beautiful, because this is the throwback 1952 design. Congratulations there, Greg Stroop. Outstanding. Last pack magic. Empty box. Good luck, Gregory. And good evening to our favorite Axeman, Mr. Hudson. Wonderful to see you tonight, my brother. Happy hump evening. Starting out with your 2022 MVP Goldie. How about Vladdy? Juan Soto. Gorgeous. And that one is also numbered to 52. Sweet. 15th on print to 52 on the $678 million man. Your Astros rookie, Jeremy Pena. The man, the myth, the Miggy of the Cabrera. And Byron Buxton. Last but not least for Minnesota, Mr. Jason Hawkins, you were not wrong. Good to see you tonight, my brother. All right, folks. I'm going to top load that one up for Mr. Stroop. Super Stroopers, my friends, as always, cannot thank you enough for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com for letting us rip those together. Congratulations on the Soto to 52. And that beautiful Dan the Man Musil, also 252. Gosh, those are pretty. Heck of a box there for you, buddy. Not to mention the gold standard napkins and your Mason Wynn rookie number to 50 from Topps Japan. A beautiful rip for you tonight, Mr. Stroop. Thank you again, Greg. I hope he goes back and watches the replay. All right, how about Invader Zim, Mr. Alex, and Josh? I appreciate you sharing out my live, buddy. Thank you. Mr. Ensan Woon, thank you for smacking that follow button as well. Welcome to the family, buddy. Glad to have you. Well, gosh dang it, I think we lost Invader Zim, but we're going to rip her anyway. So I hope he goes back and watches the replay. Alex, if you're watching this replay right now, my brother, thank you. Good luck. Some 2024-2025 Donruss basketball. After this, we have Dr. Aaron. Actually, you know what? Dr. Aaron, are you here right now, my brother? Maybe we'll wait on this one to see if Alex comes back. Oh, he is here. Outstanding. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that, brother. Good, good, good. I just didn't want to miss you. Thank you, Mr. Whiteman. You are on deck, and I have Mrs. Junkwax calling me right now. Hello, my love. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I can handle that. Thank you, sweetie. Love you too. Bye. Excellent. She just did not pull Thomas's retail order, my Norwegian brother. So I will pull that as soon as we're done with this rip. Thank you as always, Invader Zim. Good luck, brother. And Dr. Aaron, you might want to step into that batter's box, my friend. Snag a chunk of lumber, start taking some practice cuts, because you're on deck. We'll do this in a couple of rounds for you, Alex. All right, starting out with Mr. Lime Green Lamborghini himself, LaMelo Ball. Isaiah Hartenstein, head out to Wolfenstein, 3D. Bam Adebayo, Jaden Hardy, Carl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. Hey, what's up, IMBOH? Good to see you back, my man. How's the back of the house doing this evening? Mr. Pew Pew himself, John Morant. Jalen Dalen Wells, AJ Mitchell. Daniel Gafford on the laser for Minnesota. Bomb Squad SGA for OKC. Shout out to Grandpa Brucey, Derek Lively, Zach Levine, TJ McConnell, Jalen Dalen Duran, PJ Washington, Lugans Dort for OKC, Beasley, Chris Paul for San Antonio, right down the road, Rudy Gobert, DeMar DeRozan, y'all did not deserve him neither, Cole Anthony, Matas Buzelis, rated rookie, and folks, we have a Matas rookie autograph that's going to be live on eBay for our very first show. Excited for that one. Deron Holmes, Tyler Hero on the laser. Magicians, KD. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Scotty Barnes, Big Ben Simmons, Clay Thompson. Shout out to Washington State University. Go Cougs. M7, it is wonderful to see you back, my friend. Thank you so damn much for those beautiful pumpkins. Tyrese Halliburton and Jordan Hawkins. Last but not least, Fly Pelicans. I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. Last base pack round for you, Alex. Mr. Dylan Brooks, Mitchell and the Swiss Family, Robinson, Jason Tatum for Baston, Marcus Smart, Derrick Rose, Harrison Barnes for San Antonio, Ron Holland, Devin Cotta, Andrew Nemerd on the laser, little top down, Mr. Salon on the rookies for Charlotte, Toby Buffkin, Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man for Minnesota, SGA for OKC, back-to-back future legends, Jeremy Sochan, Peyton Pritchard, Double P And we're not talking about Perry the Platypus. DeJounte Murray, former San Antonio Spur. Hey, Mr. Saltzgiver, I totally understand, my friend. You have a wonderful sleep. We will see you first thing in the morning, my good man. And we will have a full show tomorrow morning. I'm very excited for it. Have a great night, Jason with an E. Always a pleasure, my friend. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, brother. How about a Victor Wembanyama for San Antonio? Beautiful. Steph Curry. Podzimski. Flash Gordon. Dalton Knecht. Tyler Kolek. Jonas Valanciunas. One half of the Jonas Brothers on the laser. The Joker on the franchise features. Curry Eason. D'Angelo Bailey. G.G. Allen. No sweat, Chet. Captain of the All Cheeseburger team from Gonzaga University, my alma mater, Chet Holmgren. Gonzaga. Gonzaga. Franz Wagner. Jaden McDaniels. Trey Young. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. Yay. Oh, that's right, Mr. White. I appreciate your recognition of that, my brother. How are you doing tonight, good buddy? Jarrett Allen. Drew Holiday for Baston. Bilal. Laurie Markkinen. A.J. Johnson for Milwaukee, as Alice Cooper would say. Stephon Castle, rated rookie for our San Antonio Spurs, excuse me. Aaron Naismith on the laser. Beautiful. Very nice, Caleb. I love it. How about a Steph Curry on the Pass the Rock? Marvin Bagley. Kyle Lowry coming with the Thunder. Mike Lowry. Ivica Zubac. DeAndre Hunter and Desmond Bain for the Grizz. Last but not least.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, Invader Zim. Good luck, brother. And thank you as always, Alex. And I sincerely appreciate the message that I got behind the scenes today as well, Alex. Thank you so much, buddy. That did not go unnoticed. Robbie. Good to see you tonight, my man. How are you? What's up? I brought it back. But yes, you are correct. Robbie, I just smacked you with a follow there, my brother. It is great to see you, my Black Rock brother. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, my man, my fellow Austinite. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Made my night, brother. Very cool. So fun fact, my friends. My buddy Robbie over here on TikTok says, hey, it's one of the baristas you accidentally stole the iPad from. So fun fact. I went to our local coffee place that we go to almost every single day. They have an iPad that they give you to make the payment and put in a tip. We were talking, and I definitely drove away with the iPad in my lap. And I got about 5 miles away. Like, I almost home. And I realized I had that in my lap, and I was like, oh, yeah. I gotta drive back. Gosh dang it. So yeah, that happened. Way to go, Dalen. Way to go. Good to see you, Robbie. Hope you're having a great Wednesday, my friend. Love me some Black Rock. All right, DeAndre Ayton. Ooh, we gotta fix a TikTok. Making sure that I'm human. Yes, we are, I think. DeAndre Ayton. Miles Bridges. Mike Conley for Minnesota. There you go. Return of Big B. Feel free. You can tell your side there, Robbie. Grant Williams. Chris Middleton for Milwaukee. Chris Murray. Back-to-back Chris's. Antonio Reeves. Rob Dillingham, rated rookie. Joel Embiid, also known as the Processor, in Bo Jackson's Battle Arena on the laser. Caleb says, okay, Dalen, I got to know what's in your coffee order. So I actually don't order coffee from there. I get it from Mrs. Junkwax. So anytime I go there, I'm always getting coffee from Mrs. J. I actually drink what's called Everyday Dose. I drink it every morning. It's like a whole bunch of good stuff combined with coffee. Zach Eady on the Great Expectations. Devin Bassel for Right Down the Road in San Antonio. Dennis Schroeder and his cat. Porzingis. Ayo for Yayo Dosunmu. And from Down Under, Josh Giddey. Right down by the Billabong with some blokes and Sheilas. For doubles. Beautiful. Mr. Back of House, are you a Mariners fan? I always see you rocking that cap. Yes, I am. Hardcore Mariners fan, my friend. I'm originally from Seattle. Seattle area, I should say. I spent 30 years up there in the state of Washington. I've been here in Texas for about 14 years now. Aw, thank you, Mr. Peaks. Invader Zim, Mr. Alex, it is always a pleasure, my brother. You have a magnificent sleep, and we will see you bright and early in the morning, my friend. Thank you as always, Alex. Just another beautiful rip and a very long line of beautiful rips, my brother. All right, let me have a little housekeeping. And we are moving on to the doctor. And Dr. A. Aaron's going to put on a little movie for us tonight. So we have 2025 Bowman Chrome. And we have 5 packs of 2003, Fleer Tradition. Ah, roger that, brother. Gotta love some Florida. I see you, Caleb, you silly goose. I am definitely 44 years old. 43, actually, 43, I think. July 12th, 1982. All right, you know we got to pull that pack number 4 to the side because it is tradición. Good luck, Dr. A. Aaron. We're just going to rip all these down and go through them together. That is extremely kind of you to say, Caleb. Flattery will get you everywhere. I eat formaldehyde with my Cheerios in the morning, so I'm just embalmed. I'll look like this for the next 150 years. All right, here we go, Dr. A. Aaron. Starting out with Pokey Reese. Pittsburgh Pokey. Josh Bard. Mike Hampton. Aaron Boone for WKRP. Brandon Puffer. It is hashtag JVlog, my dear friends. John Patterson. Andy Chavez.
Giggity, giggity.
Brian Banks. On the 1961 throwback, Adam Kennedy. California's Most Wanted on the banner season. Dave Williams. Edgardo Alfonso. The man, the myth, the pool hose. There you go, brother. Outstanding. Nice one. That is a third-year pool hose. Beautiful, brother. Leaving that one up for you. Ooh, how about some Ricky Henderson? Shout out to Dutchie and the Boston Red Sox and the milestones. You can kind of see those are embossed. Those are so neat. Love those cards. That would be a really cool subset to collect. IMBOH says, how do you whistle like that? I just do. Rondell White. Jock Jones. Randy Wolf. Funky Cold Musina. Wes Obermueller. Torrey Hunter from Minnesota on the 1961 throwback banner season. Hideo Nomo. Shout out to Mr. Kobaugh. Rob Nen. Matt Anderson. Checklist. Nice. Benji Molina.
Ventura. I heard animals in there, Ventura.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chickadance. I thought you were somebody else. Keep him away from Holy Noly. Corey Thurman. Jose Hernandez. Rene Reyes. Banner season, Alfonso Soriano. Love that 1961 throwback. Nailed it, Jesse Hockey. Yes, Satan. Simon Sparks and Redmond. Detroit Tigers team leaders from 2002. Kenny Lofton. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson, Junk Wax legend. Juan and Emilian Gonzalez, Mr. Reverse Negative himself from 1990 Donruss. How about Manny Ramirez when he was growing out his dreads? Beautiful on the milestones. Greg LaRocca. Jared Sandberg laying down the butt, little batting practice. Kazuhisa Ishii. J.D. Drew. Jung Bong. Banner season, Kurt Schilling on the 1961 throwback. And Derek Lee, Mike Lowell, A.J. Burnett twice on your Florida Marlins team leaders from 2002. Shout out to Mr. IMBOH, our fabulous Floridian. Good evening, Colby Dunlop. Another legend of the family. Damn good to see you tonight. And A Money, my man, Mr. LaFleur. I cannot thank you enough for hitting me with a beautiful gift there, my friend. Thank you so much. Helping to keep this thing on the rails. One beautiful TikTok gift at a time. Dr. A. Aaron. I am going to go ahead and sleeve up that beautiful pool hose for you, buddy. Very nice. Let's get into the last pack magic from 2003, and then we're moving on to 2025 Bowman Chrome. Gosh, I hope so too, Colby Dunlap. You're right, Jesse. You are correct. That's right, Colby Dunlop. I saw your Blue Jays moving on. I hope the Seattle Mariners does it as well. I hope so too, buddy. All right, starting out with some Ricky Henderson. So nice. Dr. A. Aaron got him twice. Marlon Bird, Chris Ricard, Carlos Delgado. That is another one of Sam Shope's PCs. Beautiful. Young Hyun Kim, Joe Mays, David Pember, Brian Tallett, prospect for the Indians, Derek Lau for the Red Sox in your 1961 throwback, and last but not least, Barry Larkin for WKRP in Cincinnati. Beautiful. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounds extremely familiar, but I can't recall that right off the top of my head, my man. All right, Dr. A. Aaron. And yes, indeed, Dutchie, I'm glad you're still here tonight, my man. I was thinking about you, sir. Dr. A. Aaron. Last box magic. Good luck. And thank you, as always, Dr. A. Aaron, for helping us keep this thing on the rails by making purchases from junkwaxvintage.com. As always, my friends, there is never any pressure to make a purchase from this website. There's never any purchase to spend a dime here. You are always welcome to just come as you are, be part of the family, participate in the chat, be positive. Love having you. But of course, I am always grateful when you're able to make those purchases from junkwaxvintage.com. Empty box there, Doc. We have our Mega Box packs, and that pack number 4 will go to the side because it is tradición. Let's go. Mr. Jake Williams says, best top loaders in the game. I cannot thank you enough for saying that, Jakey. You are correct. How's the day going, brother? Awesome to see you tonight, Jake. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the entire fam family up in here this evening on a happy hump night. I think we've recovered well from our challenging morning. Mr. David Flug, are you here tonight, my friend? All right, for Dr. A. Aaron, we start off with Sung She Sheng. Shout out to Sang Sheng. And Mortal Kombat. Thank you, Jesse Tucker. Kevin Alcantara. Jacob Wilson. Elian de la Cruz. Libert Apante. Mason Wynn. Rodriguez, my PC for the Seattle Mariners. Beautiful. I see you there, C4. My man. Bryce Eldridge on the Mega Box Refractor for the Gigantes. Jack Caglione. Nathan Church. Zach Wheeler. Why am I saying Wheeler? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Tweeton. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. All kinds of fired up. Walker Buehler, Kai Roberts, Forticia, Corbin Burnson, Cal Tucker, Carson Williams, Georger Bautista for my Seattle Mariners, and Christopher Polanco for those talented Toronto Blue Jays. We're moving on. I saw that, Maddie. Good evening, Mr. Whit Dog. How you doing, my brother? Happy Wednesday. Do my favorite Whit Dog. Little Hoot Dog. All right, we have our pack number 4. And our Mojo packs. As Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko would say, the tire track cards. Are you still here tonight, Dr. A. Aaron? I hope so. We start off with a Salvi, and we're not talking about Salvador. Bryce Happa, Willie Adamas, Robert Hipwell, because his hips don't lie, and Bruce Botcher. Last but not least, somebody bang a trash can for Bubba and Mr. Piccirilli's Astros. And we're down to the Mojo Refractor packs. Do we have Mr. David Flug in the house tonight? Second call for David. There you go, Yessie. Ooh, I see something might be juicy in here. Starting off, a little Cam Smith. Rookie. Steven Marinez for the Pinstripes. Yafri Rodriguez. There you go, Dr. A. Aaron. Beautiful. For the Boston Red Sox. On-card autograph. Not numbered, but gorgeous. I will sleeve and top-load that one up for you. Walker Jenkins, stud prospect for Minnesota. Marcelo John Mayer, some room for squares. Bo Davidson. Freddie Freeman, your World Series MVP with his annoyingly perfect teeth. Diego in the Tornes. Bryce Eldridge to 99 on the refractor for the Gigantes. And Elian Pena, last but not least, for the Mets. Finishing that one off for you, Dr. A. Aaron. Beautiful box there for you, buddy. Dr. A. Aaron, glad you are still here. He said, send those Rickies to Dutchie? Say what? I am absolutely happy to facilitate that for you, my brother. You betcha. Cannot thank you enough for paying that forward to the family, you big sweetie. Mr. Matthew Young, it is going very well tonight. How are you doing, my dude? We're going to top load both of those for you, Doc. Not too shabby, my friend. Nice ones. All right. Give me just a moment here. Let me find those Ricky Hendersons real quick for Dutchie. One. I think there was two in here, right? There it is. Thank you again, Dr. A. Ron. That is extremely kind of you, my brother. Paying that forward to the family. And that's right, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. Love those tire track cards, my brother. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sleeve these up for you. Dutchie, one good turn deserves another. Mr. Lesko, you heading out to bed, buddy? I totally understand. No big deal. Thank you, as always, for hanging in here with us tonight, my friend. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you. And I sincerely hope that we get to see you tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, because we get to do it all over again, my friend. And I have a hunch we're going to start tomorrow morning's show with a juicy little break. So thanks for hanging in tonight, Mr. Lesko. Just hit you with a follow there, buddy. Thank you, Nick. Have a great night, bud. Let me make myself a little note here for Dutchie. And this is why I say, my dear friends, almost every single day, that I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of gem, mint, pen, human beings in the entire card hobby. I have never seen the kind of kindness, the altruism, the generosity that we see here on this channel almost every single day. Thank you so damn much, Dr. A. Ron. Grateful that you found us, my friend. And those are both going to you there, Dutchie. Congratulations again, my dude. Aw, thank you so much, Mr. Alfaro. Great to see you tonight, Jay. Alrighty. We are moving on, folks. Do we have a Ben Olog in the house by chance? And we're going to move on to Mr. David Flug. Rowdy, good evening. Excellent to see you back, my brother. How was your day, Mr. Alfaro? And Mr. Matthew Young says, rough day, but I got an autograph record in the mail and I won a cool eBay bid, so that's awesome. That is good, Matthew Young. Way to look at it glass half full, my man. I respect it. All right, Mr. Flug, good luck. We're going back to 2004, Bowman Baseball. Oh, I love that you had a good day today, Jay. That's fantastic, buddy. All right, we start off with a Sean Green for the Trolley Dodgers. The captain, Derek Jeter. Beautiful. From 2004. Leaving that one up for him. Brian Stefik. Vernon Wells on the gold parallel for Toronto. Luke Anderson. Vince Perkins. Phil Nevin. Brooke Jacobson. Richie Saxon. We have a Juan Pierre for the Marlins. Jeff Salazar for the Rockies. John Sutton. Luis Gonzalez for the Diamondbacks. Dean Mean Wong on the gold parallel. Jim Edmonds for the St. Lunatics. Ryan Klesko for San Diego. Ricky Nolasco. How about some old Greg?
Come on, Craig.
Maddox. Michael Mooney. Matt Creighton for the Cubbies. And that finishes off the first two packs for David. Well, good evening, Trigger Trevor Bostwick, you beautiful, beautiful Sun Beach. Smacking that resub button for the 24th month, my man.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Cannot thank you enough, Trigger Trevor Bostwick. It is wonderful to see you tonight, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to another OG of the family. 2 solid years, Trigger Trev. We have been friends for a long time, my friend. Holy crapola. It definitely does not seem like 2 years, my friend. Time flies when you're having fun, yeah? King Felix for my Seattle Mariners. Felix Hernandez. Austin Kearns. Tim Borzalani. Damaso Espino for the Royals. Shout out to Mr. Alan White on the gold parallel. Bobby Atreyu. Shout out to Falcor. Aramis Ramirez. Yohan Toralaba. Logan Kensing. Michael Mallory. For the Braves, Paul Bacot. Jim Tomei for the Fightin' Phillies. Pirates, Steven Lerude. Dan Giese for the Fightin' Phillies. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, wow. Sheen Mean Wong. And that's been hiding in a box for 20 years, folks. Game-worn jersey for the Pinstripes, and that is from the WBC. That is so cool. The World Baseball Classic. How neat is that? Congratulations there, Mr. David. And this is his very first rip here in the family. Talk about first rip magic. That's sick. That's right, Trigger Trev. I remember, my brother, because it's been longer than 24 months. You are correct. I was actually talking to a friend today about that kind of history. I was talking about when we got kicked off of TikTok the first time. Many, many years ago. Mr. Greedy, welcome back, buddy. All right, we have a Ricky Weeks. We have a Joe Mauer for Minnesota. Frank Brooks. Ivan Pudge Rodriguez for the Tigres with those stunner shades on. Just Blaze, welcome back, Justin. And Todd Helton, last but not least for the Rockies. Excellent. Well, there you go, Mr. Flug. Thank you so much for your very first purchase from JunkWaxVintage.com. I hope it is the first of many. Congratulations, buddy. I'm going to sleeve up that captain for you. 2004 Derek Jeter. Very cool. Always got to love those cards that have been sitting in boxes for a couple decades. And especially that WBC game-worn jersey from Sheen Mean Wong. That is so neat. Congratulations again, David. Outstanding. Do we have Mr. Matthew Powell in the house? Mr. Powell. And Jay, I appreciate you saying that, my man. It has been a good day, for the most part. I don't know if you were here this morning, my brother, but we had a rough morning. For one of the first times, I had to shut down my show about an hour in. It was rough. Ah, there's Mr. Powell. I was hoping that was you, my brother. Beautiful. Outstanding. Thank you, Matt. Good luck, buddy. Now, Matt, did you buy 2 of them? Or am I just asking you to choose left or right? So that's what we do on these Star Wars because they come in a box that has like 5 or 6 of them. So typically we let you choose. Oh, but you did buy 2. Beautiful. Thank you, brother. Mr. Breaking Legends LLC TJ, how are you doing tonight, big man? Always good to see my brother from another mother. I hope you have a fantastic night as well, dude. Great to see you, buddy. Sorry, folks, a little housekeeping. All right, Matt. Your very first rip with us, my brother. Good luck. And Mr. Stovall, TJ, how goes it, my friend? Anything new or exciting? These open like old packs of cigarettes do, for all my old heads in the house. Well, or we just cheat. Mr. Esposito. Good evening, Greg. How are you doing, my man? How's our awesome Arizonan? Oh, my Lanta. There we go. Sheesh. Not easy to open. Things are like Fort Knox. There you go. These are really, really neat too, Matt. I know, Aiden. I know it, buddy. We had a tough game, right? I think it was the full moon. All right, pack number 1 for you, brother. Here we go. Starting out with some Boba Fett. Gosh, these are cool. Such beautiful art. Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper. Shout out to Pepper. Beautiful Stormtrooper. The Stormtrooper's so nice, you got him twice. How about some Darth Vader? Ask and you shall receive, my brother. There you go. Excellent. Anakin Skywalker on the pop art. Some droids. Little R2-D2. Luke Skywalker. Riding that thing. I forget what they called those. How about Kylo Ren? That's a fun one. C-3PO. C-3PO and R2-D2. Oh, wow. Holy crapola. Hard to see it, but that is like super speckly. My camera does not do it justice. There you go. You can kind of see it when I get it closer. That is so pretty. Wow. Just leaving that one up for you, buddy. Beautiful. And last but not least, you have Rey channeling her inner Mulan. Finishing that one off for you. That's fun. It looks like if Mulan and Star Wars had a baby. That's what it would look like. Heck of a first box there for you, Matt. Congratulations, sir. And Mr. TJ Stovall, he says the boy does his first solo flight tomorrow. I'm a bit nervous, proud of him, though. Oh, I would be right there with you, my man. Yikes. But he's got a lot of hours in the air at this point, right, TJ? I'm pretty sure. Those are going right back in the box for you, Matt. There you go, my friend. Box number 2. August 1st to now. Nice. So yeah, he's got some time up there. You know, I've actually flown a little bit myself, and believe it or not, it's easier than you think it would be. Taking off and landing, not so much. But flying itself is not that hard. But I am very proud of him as well, man. I did not even have that brain when I was his age. So that's really cool. Shout out to Little Stovall. Little Stovalito. All right, we have a little C-3PO and R2-D2. So nice you have seen them thrice. Luke Skywalker on that masterpiece art. So cool. How about C-3PO? Or excuse me, R2-D2. You got R2-D2 and C-3PO on those same art cards. R2-D2. There we go. Beautiful. Kylo Ren. So nice. You got him twice on that one. Another almost a cubism. R2-D2. Han Solo. Look at that handsome young buck. Shout out to Carbonite. Got another droids. Another Stormtrooper. On a watercolor. I made a watercolor for you. C-3PO and R2-D2. So nice. You got that one twice. Little AT-AT. And that one is textured. That is so cool. Wow. I think the art is actually on the card on that one. That is so neat. Hey, TJ Stovall, you have a wonderful sleep, my brother. I totally understand. Thank you so much for popping that handsome face in here, buddy. Big hugs and firm handshakes to my card brother. We will see you again very, very soon, my friend. Maybe even tomorrow morning. And last but not least, would you just look at it? Little Darth Vader. That is sick. You got some beautiful cards here, Maddie. Wow, buddy. Mrs. Junkwax absolutely loves these. These are her favorite Star Wars cards. Well, I am stoked that we could rip that together. As always, my friend, thank you so damn much for being here tonight. And thank you for making that purchase from junkwaxvintage.com. I sincerely hope it is the first purchase of many, many, many to come, my friend. You have found your home here, brother. Galeto Rosanero. Thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the family. And those go right back in your boxes, my man. And those will be in your first beautiful JWB package. Galeto, welcome to the family, buddy. And thank you again, Matt. Do we still have a melody in the house? And Trigger Trev says, I think you know what to do with that purchase. Happy 2-year maniversary. Say what? Did I miss something, Trigger Trev? Oh, did you just make a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com? Thank you so much, Miss Melody. Miss Melody's going to put on a little movie for us as well. How about a Panini Prism draft picks looking for some Caitlin Clark? And then 2 packs of 2018 WWE. Let's see if we can't find you some Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels autograph action, shall we? I see you, Trigger Trev. Let me refresh that shop real quick, legend. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Oh, bro. You did not have to do that, Trigger Trev, you big sweetie. So, folks, I must give credit where credit is due. Our buddy Trigger Trev, who just smacked that resub button for the 24th month, just bought me the Seattle Mariners and our 5-boxer of 2024 Panini Prospects. That is insanely kind of you, Trigger Trev. You know you never have to do that, my good man. But I'm immensely grateful when you do, my brother. I don't get to get into many breaks. So that is extremely kind of you, Trigger Trev, and I cannot thank you enough, my man. Love you, brother. You are very welcome, Senor Rosanero. Excellent to have you in the family, my man. All right, Miss Melody. And holy crapola. We have a lot of break spots taken down, my dear friends. So I do believe we're going to bust into that Bowman break first thing tomorrow morning, my dear friends. I want to make sure that I get some good rest tonight after we had a little bit of a challenging morning this morning. So I appreciate you all bearing with me on that one, ladies and gentlemen. This could be our final rip of the evening. Let me double check myself here real quick, keep myself honest. Thomas, Mr. Fredrickson, you will be our last family rip of the evening. I appreciate your patience, Thomas. Thank you, buddy. All right, Miss Melody. Let's start with some WWE, shall we? Good luck. See if we can find another Liv Morgan rookie card for Lids. How about Bautista? Back when he was ripped. Not so big anymore. The higher power of the corporate ministry is revealed. Mr. Perfect defeats Ric Flair in a loser leaves town match. Rest in peace to Mr. Perfect. Dolph Ziggler cashes in, winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Mr. McMahon's limousine explodes. I remember that one. Goldberg debuts in the WWE. We actually found his autograph just a few days ago. That was sweet. Latin Heat, rest in peace to Eddie Guerrero. Thank you so much, Tomas. There's the Heartbreak Kid, faces The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Vanessa Bourne. Billy Kay, it's a lady. Rookie. Cesar Bononi. Ricochet. Shane Thorne. Ty Dillinger. Shinsuke Nakamura. We found his autograph not too long ago, too. Mark Andrews for the Dirty Birdies. This is 2018, Mark, 2018. How about the Tribal Chief, Mr. Roman Reigns? Rowdy Ronda Rousey, rookie. Awesome. Dash Wilder, Finn Balor, and Killian Dane, another rookie. Finishing off pack number 1. Leaving up that Rowdy Ronda Rousey for you there, my dear. Last WWE pack magic before we bust into our Prism draft picks. See if we can't find you a sweet little Caitlin Clark. Excuse me. Uh-oh, we might have got the same pack twice. Uh-oh, we did. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Miss Melody. Gosh dang it, there we go. That one's different. All right, we have Kurt Angle bringing a milk truck to the ring. Amazing. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Good evening, Tyler. And Dutchy says, bro, is there any more Cactus Jack over there? Yes, there is, my friend. We still have 2 or 3 more boxes. Oh, yeah. We're going to have more WWE breaks coming at you probably next week. Fandango. The HBK faces The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Baron Corbin. Hideo Itami. Riddick Moss. Seth freaking Rollins. Oh my gosh, it's Vanessa Bourne. Billy K, so nice, you got her twice. Cesar Bononi, Ricochet, Dane Thorne, Ty Dillinger, Shinsuke Nakamura, Mark Andrews, and the Tribal Chief, Mr. Roman Reigns. Finishing off your 2 packs there, Miss Melody. I am sorry I couldn't find you an HBK autograph in there, but you got some sweet cards nonetheless. Never upset finding a little Ronda Rousey rookie. And Miss Melody.
One down, one to go.
Good luck. There you go, Mark. Well, there is plenty more of those packs up there, my man, if you want to snag some. I think we have 3 or 4 more left. All right, good luck, Miss Melody. Excellent to see you tonight, Tyler. Thank you for popping in here, buddy. Same to you, Mark. Empty box. Pack number 4 to the side because it is tradición. Good luck, Miss Melody. Well, cuffing. No big deal. Mark says, I would, but TikTok Shop isn't available here in Australia. Well, my man, we don't use TikTok Shop. Fun fact. You are more than welcome to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. You see that little sign right there? That is where everything for this channel can be found. And we do ship internationally. And we cover up to $20 of your international shipping. So there is never any pressure, Mark. But if you wanted to make a purchase, my man, you're more than welcome to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. We do have a unique international shipping policy, though, just to let you know before you do make a purchase. So for all of our folks inside the United States, we ship every week. So we do not ship after every single rip. We do not ship after every single break. So we allow the people in the United States to stack their purchases for the week, and then we sort everything over the weekend, and we ship it out the following week. For international purchases, we ship approximately every 3 to 4 weeks. So we allow you to stack all your purchases for up to a month, and then Mrs. Junkwax, my much, much better half, will reach out to you via email, whatever email that you use when you make your account at junkwaxvintage.com. She'll basically send you a ledger that says, hey, hypothetically speaking, your package was $40-50 to ship, minus the $20 that we pay for, because we do pay for up to $20 of your international shipping. We can't afford to do totally free shipping like we do for our United States folks, but we can knock 20 bucks off of that for you to kind of take the edge off a little bit. Within that email, there's a link. If you click that link and you pay the responsible amount that you're responsible for, then we ship that package out to you. And we have shipped many, many, many orders down under. Excellent to have another brother from down under, right down by the Billabong with some blokes and Sheilas. Excellent to have you tonight, Mark. Hey, sounds awesome, my man. Welcome to the family, buddy. We're very glad to have you. And I can't follow everybody, Mark, but I just got you, my man. Welcome to the family, buddy. And I see you and I might have the same profession. I see your profile there, my man. Oh, hell yeah. Starting off with some Angel Reese. Beautiful. Dalen Brunson. Angel Reese, so nice you got her twice on the Campus Legends. Beautiful, Miss Melody. Good evening to our favorite Schmidt head. That is numbered to $2.99 there, Melody. Beautiful. Donovan Klingon, always looking a little clingy. Tristan De Silva, Klingon, so nice you got him twice. Angel Reese, so nice you got her thrice. Shout out to the artist in the ambulance. Hey, Trigger Trev. He says, much love to you and the CEO and the family. It's time for bed for me. I won't be able to see the break tomorrow, but I hope you and the family gets a hit. I hope so too, my dear friend. And I cannot thank you enough for being such a sweetie, Trigger Trev. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my friend. I hope we do get to see you tomorrow at one point, though. Have a wonderful sleep. Have a thick with 4 C's Thursday, and I hope to see you tomorrow night, my brother. Angel Reese. Thank you, Mark. Camila Cardoso. It's a lady. On the green prism. Not numbered, but that is a variation. Zach Eady on the deep space rookie. Kevin McCullough Jr. Chris Paul. Kevin Durant. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. My awesome Arizonan from right here in Austin, Texas. Rice Sacker. Melvin Ajinka on the green prism rookie. KD, so nice. We got him twice. Shout out to my UT Longhorns. Obi Klintman. Camila Cardoso. Fallon on the Fearless. DJ Burns on the Purple Wave Prism. not numbered. There's a little Caitlin Clark rookie. Congratulations, Miss Melody. Beautiful. Johnny Furphy. Trey Young. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. His PC. A yay. Matas Buzelis on the new recruits rookie. I am so ridiculously excited to auction off our Matas Buzelis rookie autograph on eBay. Coming very soon. Oh, hell yeah. How about some AI? And we're not talking about ChatGPT. Purple Wave, Allen Iverson for Georgetown. That's fun. And last but not least, Nika Mule. Another lady for the Huskies. Beautiful. All right, Miss Melody.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my friend. Go. Starting off with Isaiah Thomas, another legend for the Hoosiers. Brandon Roy. Donovan Mitchell. Austin Reeves, little Boomer Sooner. And Victor Wembanyama. Damn. Talk about gotta love a pack number 4. Beautiful. Roger that, Miss Melody. Well, I will give you all the huzzahs, because you just got yourself a beautiful box of draft picks. That was awesome. Thank you so much, Dutchie. I appreciate the positivity, my brother. I am sleeving up your Wemby. Your AI. Purple Wave Prism. Of course, we're sleeving up that CC. The Camilla variation rookie. And last but not least, I am going to go ahead and top load your number to 299 Angel Reese. Beautiful. Those top loaders, shameless plug. I believe they're the best top loaders in the game. So clear. So beautiful. Congratulations again, Miss Melody. And thank you as always, homie, for just being a member of this family and being a moderator extraordinaire. And myself and Mrs. Junkwax got you a little gift that's going to be in your next JWB package. I hope you like it. All right, homies. If you would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, I'm going to jump up here and grab a couple of things for Tomas. He snagged 10 beautiful packs of 1990 NBA hoops and 1 2023 Elite Extra Edition box. And I think this will be a wonderful way to see us out tonight. I'll be right back. There you go, Thomas. 10 packs. Pack number 4 to the side because it is tradición. Good luck, brother. Hey, what's up there, my favorite Fizzle Twist? How you doing, Tej? And my man, I saw that beautiful video you made when you opened your first JWB box, brother. Cannot thank you enough for doing that. That is really cool of you, buddy. And I watched that a couple times. I hope that is the first package of many. And TJ, just so you know, I am saving all of our kid reporters over here for you, buddy. Got another stack for you right here. And there's a lot more where that came from. Outstanding, Tej. Well, it is great to see you, my fellow Washingtonian. And I'm glad you picked up on that Sean Kemp gift. Because, yes, that was a gift. Oh, sounds awesome, Mr. Alfaro. Hey, what's up there, Jonesy? Little late-night surge of our OGs rolling up in here tonight. Good to see you, gentlemen. All right, let's go around number 1. Starting off with Stacey King, James Worthy, J.R. Reed, The Worm, Dennis Rodman, my son's PC on the All-Star, The Flat Top, Mr. Chris Mullen. Of course, TJ, that would be sweet, brother. Threaten me with a good time. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Jonesy. How was your day, my brother? Thurl Bailey, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Old and Polynice for my Seattle Supersonics. Bill Cartwright, Scotty Too Hottie Hastings, Carl Malone. Chris Ford with that luscious lip curtain. You were so welcome, Thomas. Thank you, my friend. Vernon Maxwell. Todd in the Wet Sprocket. Murphy. Back-to-back Todds. Miss Gracie. Our graceful Gayton. Have a wonderful evening, my friend. Thank you for hanging in for the last 3 hours and 10 minutes of quality family time. You and Ruthie both. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, my friend. Have a wonderful night, Gracie. The Adventures of Pooh Richardson. That's right. You know it, Jonesy. Beautiful. The Admiral, David Robinson on the Rookie of the Year. Chucky in person, Sidney Green. Terry Teagle, little double T. And we're not talking about Trevor Taylor. Eric Lechner. Reggie Lewis. John Williams. Hobson. Blue Edwards, Rookie. KJ. Another shout out to Mr. Esposito. Uwe Blob. Billy Bob Thornton. Shout out to Angelina Jolie. Eddie Lee Wilkins. Smoking that herb. Williams. Danny Manning. Michael Adams for the Nuggies. Buck Williams. Tim Perry. Cotton Fitzsimmons. Back-to-back Sons. Mark Aguirre. Breaking Benoit Benjamin. Paul Pressey. The Rain Man, Mr. Sean Kemp. There you go, Mr. Fizzle Twist. Greg Dreiling. Robert Parrish, old Double Op. Doug Moe. Martin. Thompson. Sunbold. Dana Barros. Rookie for my Seattle Supersonics. That's right, PJ. The Spider, Mr. John Sally. Magic Johnson. MVP. Muggsy Bogues. Shout out to my Short Kings. Moses Malone. Bill, I have no muscles. Man. Mikey Brown. Blair Rasmussen with Michael Thompson co-starring. Kiki, do you love me? Are you down for me always? Kiki Vandeweeg. Quit being a perv. Iss. Ellison. That was a stretch. Luscious lip curtain to Mr. Phil Jackson. Spokane's finest, Mr. John Stockton. Pinkney. Turpentine. Levingston. Frank Cornett. Shout out to Jim Cornett and the tennis racket. Dominique Wilkins. Airmail, Mr. Carl Malone. Robinson. Checklist. Sidney Lau. Mark Jackson. With the Menendez brothers in the background. There you go, brother. That in a PSA 10, my friends, is a very, very, very valuable card. That one is off-center, a little top to bottom. So I don't think that would be a grading candidate. But you know, that could still come back a 9, and 9s are pretty valuable still too. I think 9s are going for like 70 or 80 bucks, something like that. I'd have to double check though. It's been a while since I looked. Not too shabby there, my brother. How about Rod Strickland for right down the road in San Antonio? Lowhouse, Danny Ainge, Dean Littles, Rolando Blackman with Mr. Isaiah Thomas co-starring. Oh, there you go, Slow Walking John. Yes, you definitely want to go look those up on eBay, my friend, but make sure you filter your search results by sold listings only. Pro tip. Domo Arigato, Richie Adubato. Stu Jackson, Gerald Henderson, Eddie Lee Wilkins with the Chrome Dome. You were so welcome, Slow Walking John. I got you covered, brother. Big Sam Perkins, Isaiah Thomas. So nice, we have seen him twice. Big Sam Bowie, Tommy Chambers, Kenny Smith, Manute Bowl, rest in peace. Daryl Griffith. I want to talk to Samson. Doctor said I need a backiotomy. Give me a hell yeah if you get that reference, my friends. Paul Mokeski, Jerome Lane for the Nuggies, Rex Chapman, perennial all-star Mr. Joe Dumars. Thank you, TJ. David Wingate, Caldwell Jones, back-to-back San Antonioans, Gerald and the Hendersons, and Smoking That Herb, Williams. Last but not least. Thank you, TJ. I knew you'd get that one. Thank you, Sean Lawler. Outstanding. I love that you all get my extremely obscure references. All right. Little last base pack magic on your 1990 NBA hoops. My Norwegian brother. Speaking of international shipping. There you go, Sean Lawler. Shout out to Mr. Frank Sinatra. Fly me to the moon. All right, we have a Stacey King for Da Bowls. Spokane's finest, Mr. John Stockton. What's up, Zach Freeman? Excellent to see you, you handsome son of a gun. How is our fabulous Floridian this evening? Hope you are doing well, Zach Freeman. Mr. Stepdad, Kevin McHale. Matt Gawakis. Checklist. Dave B. Hoppin. There's Bubba. Good evening tonight, my fellow Austinite. I love the Labubu's. You've got Labubu emotes. Wonderful. Harvey Grant. Dale Ellis. Oh no, Zach. You broke your collarbone in a mosh pit on Sunday. Uh-oh. Who were you going to see, if I may ask there, Mr. Freeman? Larry Smith. Vern Fleming. Eric Floyd. Lester Connor. Kevin Edwards. Michael Thompson. That is Clay Thompson's daddy. Derek Kappa. Bernard King. Mark Eaton. Robert Parrish, old double out for Baston. Dan Marley. Shout out to Esposito. Our awesome Arizonan. Oh, you went and saw Foundation, a hardcore band out of Atlanta. Well, that sounds like fun, Mr. Freeman. Beautiful. Last time I went to any kind of a hardcore show, and it wasn't even that hardcore, it was... Why am I having a brain fart? Hatebreed. That was the last one I went and saw, where I was in a mosh pit. Good old Hatebreed. Shout out to Jamie Josta. How about a Fat Lever? Lafayette Lever. Oh, there you go, Huckleberry. Well, you definitely want to look that one up on eBay, my man, and if it looks like a grading candidate, I would definitely send that one in. Randolph Keys. Ah, thank you, Zach Freeman. I appreciate that. Oh, you're going to see them in January. Nice. I didn't know they were still touring. Wow. Jamie Josta's got to be like 50. Holy cow. Chucky Jones. Michael Cage, Luke Cage's daddy. Derek McKee for our now defunct Seattle Supersonics. There you go, TJ. Rory Sparrow, AC Green with the round mound of rebound, co-starring. That is not terrible, man. Terrible. Shout out to Pearl Jam, the Mookie Blaylock. For those of you that don't know, before they were Pearl Jam, they were actually called Mookie Blaylock. And the reason their first album is called 10 is because Mookie Blaylock wears the number 10. Gary Grant. Grant Long. Bill Beef Wennington. Oh, I bet they do, Zach Freeman. Pippin, since been pippin, since been pippin. Give me my powder. Bubba. Ah, gotcha, my man. I don't think Alan is still here tonight. He was, but I think he left already. Oh, really, Zach Freeman? He says, I used to have a pop-punk band called Detlef Schrempf. That's awesome. Very nice. Former Seattle Supersonic. I met him when I was 12. Fun fact. Mark Bryant for Rip City. Mark West for Mr. Esposito. Jerome Kersey for Rip City. James Edwards channeling his inner Fu Manchu. Jim Lynam. Chucky Davis. Sean Kemp. So nice. We have seen him twice. Shout out to Tej. Detlef Schrempf. Ask and we shall receive. Beautiful. The card gods are listening. Looking like a stepdad, Mr. Kevin McHale on the All-Star. Chris Morris. Danny Ferry. Shout out to our buddy Danny here in the family. John Sunbold for Bienvenidos a Miami. And Randy Whitman for the Indiana Pacers. Finishing that one off for you.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic on the 1990 NBA hoops. Good luck to my Norwegian brother. Sean Lawler says, I saw Alice Cooper a couple of years ago. He was like 71, still getting it. Oh, yeah. If you know, Alice Cooper is like super healthy. Super healthy. So I think that is the reason that he's still touring at 71 years old. Good for him. That's rad. All right, we have an Alexander Volkov. Slippy. You mean like that one? Tim Hardaway, rookie for the Warriors. Slick, Mr. Pat Riley. Harry Catledge with Michael Thompson co-starring. Quack, quack, quack. Mr. Ducksworth. Mr. Mikey Koba, I am so glad you hopped back in. Good to see you tonight again, my brother. But if you're taking off tonight, I will be right behind you, Mikey Koba. This is going to be our last family rip of the evening. You have a magnificent sleep, and I hope to see you tomorrow morning, my brother. Mark Akers is the place to be. Shout out to Nick at Night. Mike Minsky with those coiffed locks. Will Purdue. Richard Anderson. Old Dick Anderson with his luscious lip curtain. Mikey Sanders. Pippin, since been Pippin, since been Pippin. So nice you got him twice. Todd Leakty. Derek Mischievous. Tommy Tolbert, and we're not talking about Double T. Old Bub over there. Ronnie Rothstein, more curls than Jerry's got girls. And LaSalle Thompson. Finishing off your 1990 NBA hoops. There you go.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Fredrickson. I cannot say I do there, Bubba. I have never heard that name before. I don't think. Just to be on the safe side here for you, Thomas. Your Mark Jackson gets a brand new 55-point junk wax vintage top loader there for you, buddy. Nice pull. All right, my dear friends, my family, it has been an absolutely magnificent last 3 hours and 21 minutes together tonight. This will be our last family rip of the evening. I want to make sure I get some good rest after we had a challenging morning this morning, gosh dang it. So thank you again, my dear friends, for bearing with me this morning. That was a little scary. But we recovered well. Mr. Fredrickson, thank you for your patience tonight, my friend, and best of luck. I sincerely hope I find you something juicy. Good luck. Triple R, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the crew, buddy. Very nice to have you. And my friends, if it is your very first time tuning in tonight, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way, with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a few laughs, typically at my expense, and that is exactly how we want it. So if you are new here tonight, folks, keep in mind that we are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. So if you want to come over here and join us on YouTube or Facebook or Kick, or if you want to join the whole rest of the fam family, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch. Come on over, baby. We would love to have you. There we go. It's one half of the Henshin brothers. Good to see you eat. All right, Tomas, we're going to work all these down together, my man. We'll go through them together. Buena suerte. Dutchy says, Bubba, me and Mikey 2's birthday is tomorrow. That's amazing. So about 36 minutes from right now. Happy early birthday, gentlemen. What level are you on, if I may ask? JG, threaten me with a good time, my man. That would be sick. Slippy says, I bought a Mark Jackson at a local shop for 3 bones. I couldn't complain. Added it to my POS club. There you go, brother. Outstanding. I like it. So, if you look up on eBay, I saw one of those PSA 10s went for like $800. And I remember just a short 3 years ago where a PSA 10 of that card went for about $200. But then the Netflix special happened, and the Netflix effect happened. So yeah, that card has skyrocketed in value. All right, we start off with an Enrique Bradfield Jr. on the Spellbound. Victor Nelly Furtado. I'm like a bird, I'll only fly away. I'll see myself out. That is number to 199. Our first autograph of 8 will be Alonzo Treadwell. On the die cut for the Astros, somebody bang a trash can for Bubba. And that one is number to 399. Christopher Pacciola on the Hidden Gems auto. That's right, Slippy. I am very aware. Yikes. I love that you have John Jones in that stack, though, too. Good call. Holt Emerson for my Seattle Mariners on the Elite Extra Edition. Not numbered. Ooh, nice. Little Dylan Cruz for Louisiana State on the Higher Learning. Jackson Baumeister for the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. How about Cole Schoenwetter for WKRP in Cincinnati? That one is not numbered. Kendall George. Shout out to Mr. Mikey Kobaugh, who just left us, I believe. But that is his Trolley Dodgers number to 199 on the Future Threads. Jace Bahrofen for Toronto. Oh, how about a die cut Spellbound Dylan Cruz? That's neat. And number to 99. Just leaving and top loading that one up for you, buddy. For my Seattle Mariners, excuse me, type heat. Mr. Robert Moore for the Milwaukee Brewers, as Alice Cooper would say. The Good Land. Brandon Winokur for Minnesota on the napkin. Hunter Holland, for WKRP, hurling some heat, not numbered. We have another spellbound, Speedy Gonzalez for the White Sox. Why am I saying White Sox? Weird. Cool Whip, Will Wheaton. Colton Yellow Ledbetter. Shout out to Mr. Eddie Vedder. I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. That is number to $2.99. No, $1.99, excuse me. Max Anderson for the Detroit Tigers. We're about to lose on Friday against my Seattle Mariners. That one is number to $3.99 on the die cut. How about a little Evening Wood?
Giggity, giggity.
Hometown Hobby, welcome back, my man. It is great to see you again. Matthew Wood on the Hidden Gems. Very much so, Slippy. Absolutely. And Christian Campbell, last but not least, for the Bo Sox. And that one is not numbered either. Shout out to the Super Stroopers.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, Thomas. Here we go, brother. So, folks, before we get into our last pack here, as always, I just want to thank each and every one of you for being here with us for 3.5 hours of quality family time this evening. And I want to invite you back because we get to do this all over again tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Now, keep in mind, my friends, you are absolutely welcome to make purchases from junkwaxvintage.com even when this ugly mug is not live. Because if you do, whatever you purchase will be waiting for you right here tomorrow morning. Hey, you are very welcome, Hometown Hobby. Thank you, brother. Great to see you tonight, buddy. Hope you had a wonderful Wednesday. All right, legends, starting off with some Enrique Bradfield Jr. on the Spellbound. We have an Eric in the Torres, and it looks like we have some Panini points back here, Thomas. Cody Simons, thank you as always for hanging out, my fellow veteran. We will see you tomorrow, my good man. Oh, Ryan Pfeiffer. I repeat, we have a Pfeiffer down. It is wonderful to see you, Ryan. I was hoping that I would find out who that was. I appreciate you, my brother. Outstanding. Eric in the Torres. Melvin Mojica. I once wrote a bull called Mojica. Fun fact. And Bryce Eldridge for the Gigantes, last but not least. And you got 150 Panini points here, my dude. Good night, Ray Wells. Oh, Thomas, you read my mind, brother. Thank you so much. I will donate those to the charity pool. Sincerely appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very, very much. And I know the family appreciates that as well. All right, Tomas, a beautiful box. Congratulations on some wonderful autographs there, my good man. That Mark Jackson is nothing to shake a stick at either. So I love this thing that you and I have in the evenings, Thomas. I sincerely appreciate you utilizing that website, buddy, and I am super grateful that you were part of this family, my dude. Can hardly wait to come over there to Norway and meet you in person. Because if you hang out here long enough, my friend, mark my words, it is a matter of time. Because before I even met you, brother, Mrs. Junkwax and I have been talking about coming to Norway. Because we both have Norwegian roots. Deep ones. I still have family there, believe it or not. So, just a matter of time there, Tomas. All right, let me put your name on this little bad boy. And my dear friends, we do have a wonderful little outro jingle that I would love you to listen to. All right, homies. Thank you again for another absolutely wonderful Wednesday. For those of you that were here this morning, thank you for bearing with me. I truly appreciate it. We had a little bit of a scary morning. I had to shut down my show after about an hour because I just wasn't feeling very well. I've been doing this for almost 5 years, and I think that's happened like one other time in the history of 5 years. So, seriously, thank you so much for bearing with me on that. And I'm back to about 95%, and I think by tomorrow morning I'll be back to 100%. Brian's Card Corner, that is ridiculously kind of you to say, my friend, and I truly appreciate it. Shout out to the Family Devil Dog, USMC, hoorah. See you down there, brother. Burt Reynolds, it is always a pleasure, my friend. Have a magnificent remainder of your evening. Ruthie, is that my glorious Gayton over there? Sissy Wissy, thank you for sharing out my live, you legend. I appreciate it. And Brian, I can't follow everybody, But we are okay, good. Just wanted to make sure that we're already friends there, my man. Excellent. Thank you, Ruthie. Great to see you over here on TikTok, homie. All right, legends. Hey, Thomas. I mean it, brother. It's a matter of time. Might be a little while, but it's a matter of time. Or we need to get you over here to the States. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that, brother. So for those of you that weren't here this morning, I was in the middle of a break, and all of a sudden I hear Lucy going ape downstairs. So I was like, hey, folks, I'm really sorry. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I sprinted downstairs. I jumped down 2 flights of stairs. Got Lucy away from the door. We had somebody walking their dog across the street, and Lucy's going ape because we have a rescue pooch. So she is super reactive to other dogs, even if they're across the street with the door shut. So I sprinted back upstairs to get back to our break. And in that moment, I started feeling real weird. All of a sudden, I started breaking out in a cold sweat. It was bizarre. And I tried to power through it too. And folks, that recording is up there. So if you want to go back and watch the replay, please feel free to do so. But yeah, I started feeling really terrible. And I tried to push through it. I tried to just keep going because I figured maybe it would subside. Well, about that time, Lucy goes ape again. So I sprint down the stairs again. And then by the time I came back upstairs again, I was broke out in a full-on sweat. And I thought I was going to pass out. I did not feel good at all. So Mrs. Junkwax jumped in, tried to take over for the break. She did a great job. But luckily, after sitting down for about 5 minutes, I was able to get up, finish the break real quick. But we did have to shut down the show a little bit early. I took about a 4.5-hour nap, and I woke up feeling about 95%. So I truly believe what it is, folks. It's all my fault. I have this leftover military brain that tells me that I just need to push through it. And I'm 43 years old. I'm not 22 anymore. I'm really bad at giving myself proper sleep. So a lot of you also know that I've been battling some audio issues over the last few days, and it's been stressing me out. So, for example, last night, right after the show, I was up for another 3 hours working on my audio. So finally, about 2:45 a.m., my eyes started drooping, and I had to go take a 2.5-hour nap, basically. I woke back up at 5:30 a.m. and ran right back up here and started working on my audio again until the morning show. So yeah, it was a rough one. So again, my dear friends, thank you so much for bearing with me on that, and I'm very glad to be back to about 95%. Again, tomorrow I think we'll be back to 100. Hey, thank you again, Mark. I truly appreciate it, my friend, and hope we get to see you tomorrow. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, DJ Chicken. Always good to see you, Gil. Thank you, Mr. Castro. And I repeat, we have a Pfeiffer down. Wonderful name change there, my man. I like it, and I appreciate you letting me know. All right, folks, as always, until I see you tomorrow morning, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you, and practice that attitude of gratitude. And I will see you all tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much, Darren. I appreciate that, my brother. Christian, have a wonderful night, my dude. Yeah, I am so with you, my man. I am so with you, Burt Reynolds. I am taking my happy ass to bed. Love you all so damn much. Let's do this all over again tomorrow. Yeah, I see that, Dustin Moore. That's what kind of scared me. I thought it might be something like that. Hey, good to see you tonight, Holden Guthrie. And I definitely will. I actually have a standing doctor appointment on the 16th. So I'm going to talk to my physician about that, my primary care physician. So I appreciate you, Justin Moore. Thank you to my Portland pal. Thank you, Holden Guthrie. It is good to see you right at the end tonight, my man. Hi and bye. Big hugs, firm handshakes, my dear friends. Have a wonderful remainder of your evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Let's bring it back down, shall we?
That break was wild. What a Wednesday show. Dalen brought the fire, and we let it flow. From the first pack into the final hit, JWV made every minute legit. Mrs. Junkwax sorted with skill and speed. The legends show love, that's all we need. We cracked some backs, we shared some laughs, and pulled some heat on behalf of the past. We stayed grateful, we stayed true. Brought the cardboard magic right to you. Spicy water poured and the vibes ran high. We wrapped another break under the Wednesday sky. From the chat to the hits, every second felt right. Thanks for rolling through our wonderful Wednesday night. That break was wild, what a Wednesday show. Dalen brought the fire, and we let it flow. From the first pack into the final hit, JWV made every minute legit. Mrs. Junk Wax sorted with skill and speed. The legends show love, that's all we need. We cracked some backs, we shared some laughs, and pulled some heat on behalf of the past. We stayed grateful, we stayed true. Brought the cardboard magic right to you. Spicy water poured and the vibes ran high. We wrapped another break under the Wednesday sky. From the chat to the hits, every second felt right. Thanks for rolling through our wonderful Wednesday night.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh, my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Greg. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come out, Greg.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. There you go, legends. There you go, legends. Thank you again for another absolutely wonderful Wednesday. And folks, we made it up to 90,000 likes over here on TikTok. That is an astonishing number of screen taps. As I have said before, my dear friends, and all joking aside, it is surprising how much those screen taps are impactful here on this channel. Cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Thank you again, legends. Have a magnificent remainder of your evening, and we get to do it all over again